It is December the 30th. I am Miss Marie, and this is given to you straight live from the East Coast. We are setting that frequency. Raise your vibration oracles. How to mind fuel so you can be engulfed and inflamed. Sacred heart, the heart of the divine. Guys, this is December 30th, and happy birthday to all Capricorns that are celebrating today. How to restore, renew, recharge, and replace your energy, renew it, recharge, to raise your vibration, how to, for high vibrations, right? How to raise your frequency and the energy that's around you right now. What you could do to restore your energy. How can you banish negative energy? How can you tune out of lower frequency energy? And how can you help raise your collective vibration? Hey Tasha, Grand Rising Queen. What you need to be focusing on? What does your energy feel scattered? And where can I currently focus your energy on? And what should you be focusing on as you move forward into the new year? We're only 2 days away. Okay, what will happen if you shift your energy focus? Raise your vibration oracles. Just a quick message here. We have What's the Tea. I'm also going to be using the deck of emotions here. So welcome. Let's get it. Today it's Tuesday. Raise your vibration by Kyle Gray. Just positive thoughts throughout the day, knowing that your mind is going to wander. That is the human condition, and knowing that we have the ability to settle our differences peacefully. All right, and the fact that we could create tools, and that's what separates us from the animal. Okay. So anyway, if you're starting at the bottom, a lot of times you guys get the Wheel of Fortune starting at the bottom, in a profession or business or whatever you have to do, even in a relationship. All right. How do you need to keep yourself motivated? And what is your personality like, right? Are you optimistic, intuitive, or practical? Just looking at those things, how to enhance, renew, again, restore, and raise your vibration. Not forcing, like a lot of times we want to force things. Like, I'm not going to force myself to be happy. It's got the emotion, the feeling's going to go down and go up. And just dealing with that, sitting in stillness, sometimes require effort. But the more you practice, the better you get at it. It's just that simple. All right, from Aries through Pisces. What are the things that you're grateful for? Not the things that you want, but the things that you already have. Focusing on those things will raise your vibration, your mood, shifting your energy. And what should I focus on more? And knowing that the desires and your intentions are different. You might have the desire, but the intention is not there, vice versa. Thoughts versus actions, and on and on and on. Here we go. From Aries through Pisces, raise your vibration oracles. Let's just get one word. This will tell me a little bit more into your energy. Remember, expressing gratitude as you begin, whether you're affirming, whether you're praying, petitioning, right, in divine order, through divine love. My heart is filled with gratitude, love, and appreciation. This technique, it is useful if you put it to use, if you do the preparation and the practice that is required. We have the Sun in Capricorn, so that steady, reliable energy is there. All right, help you get focused on the prize, right? The end goal here is to be the best version of yourself. All right. Oh, one of the things is just, I appreciate that it's already here. I'm open to receive it. You have to allow it. You have to accept it. It is in the giving that you receive. Make sure that you understand that that's an equal change of energy. Things that you're running for from already, they're all in your head, basically. All right. Everything that you are running for is in your head. Understanding some of the principles here that I like to talk about, It is the gender. And when you understand the raising your polarity in these two, masculine and feminine, it's not the gender, it is the aspect. All right, so we're going to talk a little bit about that as we tap into the great power of the divine spirit of all there is, who enlivens all life and animates all things. Keep your thoughts positive, but don't force the positive. Don't force yourself to be so happy. Deal with the feeling, because if not, then you're going to look a week later or a month later. Wow, I didn't really deal with that. I just, force myself. All right, it's good to think positive, great, but don't force it. Okay, you enter into a whole new phase, and this is it. This is the last cycle here. All right, make sure you be deliberate. So one of the things as we continue on, Aries through Pisces, raise your vibration, dance, move your body around, just get some Tai Chi, Qigong, Reiki meditation, shift your perspective, all right? Just avoid, if you can, right? How do I deal with negative people? Make sure that you're not one of them. Sometimes we just, it's just on them. No, you got to look at yourself too. Goes both ways. All right, so the principle of gender holds that all things contain two fundamental energies, the masculine and the feminine. The cards are ready from Aries to Pisces, and that these energies don't refer to an exclusive physical or sex, but to the complementary qualities that present in all forms of life, all right, and all levels of reality. So we got masculine, that's association with our action and logic, and our feminine side that's related to reception and intuition. All right. So let's go ahead. Aries, healing myself heals my lineage. So healing is calling before the year's over. Family issues. All right. Just family issues. The tree represents our soul's path, the journey. What are you enduring? What you don't want to bring in to the new year, Aries, is the baggage, or because if we live too much in the past, we live in worry, anxiety, too much in the future. They coincide, they correlate. They in tandem with the past, so you don't want to bring that energy. So healing your family, okay. It is in our genetic memory, by the way. So I'm going to talk a little bit about why it's important, and especially a spiritual seeker, to clean your genetic memory. And if you don't understand what that is, I'll explain it to you. Let's go ahead to Taurus. Taurus, calling back your power. All right. Raise your vibration by calling back your power from all timeline, lifetimes, okay, places, people, things. All right. It'll change your mood. Sometimes unconsciously, all right, we say things or we agree to things. Right? So if you've done that, call back your power before the year is over. Okay. Sit in meditation, breathe work, focus on the heart. All right. Just every time that you breathe, like you could focus on your mind, you're breathing, and then you can focus on your heart. You put your hands there, and then you can put your hands on your stomach. Breathe work is required, those steps, and I will show that here as well. All right. Because it's different that you could go ahead and just say, I'm going to breathe. No, but exactly where am I breathing to? Because that's a really important thing. So again, I'm going to go back to cleansing your memory. All right. Because you don't want to be influenced here, all right, by your genetics. Because if you're influenced by your genetics, you'll become a cycle process, okay, a cyclical. You will go nowhere, all right. So a lot of yogi practices there, all right. So fundamentally, it's basically a system that is called the Bhuta. Let's go. I am supported on my path, Gemini. So raise your vibration. So what does your path look like for you ahead in the next 3 months? This is the way I want to go. So here's just asking you, one of the ways to raise your vibration as you go on your path, on your appointed path, the sun's energy, which is all about my practicality. It's all about how to have a balance so I don't sway to one side, and things like that. So this is a little tricky one here. I would like to play tarot card, so I'm going to leave them there because there's something that you've done already, Gemini. All right. So am I being supported on that journey? Let's go ahead to shift your perspective, Cancer. Cancer will be having that full moon in your house, whether it's a wolf or super moon. It'll be happening in your house. So that's going to give you time to reflect and heighten your intuition. Okay, so get ready for some major shifts, is what I'm saying here. All right, things that you didn't understand. Remember, the moon is all about revealing things. The sun exposes things, all right, and then the moon reveals things to you within. Simply thing that brings you joy. What is a simple thing that brings you joy? I'm gonna try. Oh, it went away. Oh well. Guess it'll come back later. Let's go ahead to Leo. Leo, clear your karma before the year's over. All right. Clear your karma, Leo. There's some karma here that you have. Clear it. One of the quickest ways to do something in your community. All right. So go from self-serve and self-interest to reaching out to your community, giving back, whether it's clothes, food, money, judgment is here. It is time to clear your karmas, little small steps. All right. Then you start to understand, oh, okay, this is the way it works. Yeah. The universe understands understanding the law, response, and abundance. So, yeah, just quick, simple stuff. It's not like if you see, what, my karma. Yeah, we all have karma. All right, we do things, accept things unconsciously, right, that we don't normally would do it. We understand them, all right? My light attracts light, Virgo. All right, this is something here. I'm going to go to these two. I'm fulfilled by love. Of course, you are Libra. Let me put these down here. Love is your favorite emotion, Libra, but love gets you in trouble. All right, so be careful. Sometimes love is not, it is what you think, because it does two things, right? It heals and it hurts. So understand that, the greatest love story there is, right? When the unity decided to divide itself, it created universe. It created diversity. All right, loving people unconditionally. If you fulfill by love, what brings you love? Like, what is the definition of love? So you're gonna be asking a lot of questions about love. What's important, what love has to do with it. I clear my energy field, and this is for Scorpio. One of the quickest way to clear your energy field, because remember, it gets polluted. Places, people, things, thoughts. All right? It is this. And sitting there for 5-10 minutes. You could do that 3 times a day, 4 times. Get in a Tibetan bowl, immersing yourself in water, speaking, affirming things. You have the power here to burn, destroy, bind, cut, period. All right? Out. Out. That's it. The things that are no longer serving you. Let's go ahead to Sagittarius. Sagittarius, your mind is an altar to source energy. Your mind. Flipping out of the infinity loop and understanding here that your mind is connected to many other things. Not only that, your mind is a direct extension of the universal mind. So keeping this in mind, all right? And that is where you get your source of energy. But so if your mind starts to wander, or like, it's never going to happen, I'm not going to get nowhere, I'm a failure, you remind yourself of the beautiful. So you go to the law of as correspondence. So within, as within, so without, and you start practicing those things. You speak, walk, you move more different when you understand how create, your great imagination, how that works. Your energy is all about expansion, right? And seeing the truth. You got this humorous side, there's a moralistic thing here with you. You got strong opinions and, being more tolerant, respectful. But the thing here is that you have Mercury. And Mercury is one of those two things. It connects to the magician's energy, the infinity, right? And the extension of energy. So understanding that, all right, so you have Mercury. Mercury represents the magician. Living a life of magic, all right? This is where I practice, seeing because I have to like believe in miracles, right? Wait, where does all these special gifts and talents that I have, right? They come from source, all right? And it's all through our imagination. This is one of the ways that the universe creates. Hey, Stella. Hey, Stella on the web. Hey, Nava. Hi, hi, hi. Let's go ahead to Capricorn. Ooh, Capricorn with the sun in your house. Venus is in your house. Facing my shadows removes darkness from the world. It actually transforms the darkness. All right. So when you face your shadow side, the things that you can't see, other people can see it, but you can't see it. All right. So doing this technique, all right, shadow work, practical practice and that therapeutic. All right. So if you've been doing the work, this is the time before the new year, and just at least tomorrow, today. So you know what? Let me see what the shadow work is about. All right. You might not see. Other people may see it in you. All right. And now you have Mars. And that approach is pursuing your desires. Maybe you seem like selfish, or maybe you might get a little irritable. There's dislikes, there's things that you don't like. You drive your energy, especially your sexuality. All right. So it's really, really deep here. Anyway, let's go ahead. I'm going to move forward. Ooh. Uh, Aquarius, you got it's okay to feel what you need to feel. What are you feeling this moment? All right. What are you feeling right now? Okay. So maybe the personality here, you're probably this intuitive, independent person that deeply, you seek peace or very perceptive. So you value personal space here and emotional safety. So you never feel you belong to anyone here. All right. So asking where do you belong? All right. So it's like only by choice. All right. So you may look to appear calm on the outside, but inside you have this rich, complex inner world here. So understanding that, hey, Marka, hi, may I ask a question? Yes, hi, how are you? It's just that simple. Hey, may I ask a question? Hi. And Pisces, forgiveness brings freedom. Those chains that are holding you, all right? The chains is only strong as its weakest link, all right? So in order for you to get freedom, you are here to fix the things. You're in the 12th house. Again, the things, the hurt, the pain from the past. You're here to fix what happened in the past, all right? The things that you left undone so they don't follow you into the future. Forgiveness is really hard for us to do, all right? But that's going to bring you the freedom, all right, Pisces? So the only one I want to keep my light attracts light. I'm supported on my path for Gemini and for Virgo. What are Paran feelings for me? Will he contact me, reconcile with me? Wow. We all going through it. All right. Let's go ahead. Let me see your soul's path here. I want to see Gemini soul's path very quickly. It's very important to look at that because now Uranus have went into the second. It's flipped back to the second house. So this is a good time to, if Gemini move now, right? Especially when it comes to money or personal possessions here. Uranus, well, your third house is about moving. All right, so let's see here if you get the Chariot. All right. Let's see here, one more. And then one for a light, my light. There's a light here. There's something here. Oh. Light is dark, dark is light. Let's see here, your path. Because you represent short trips and your neighborhood. Maybe moving to a new neighborhood. Is this a good idea? Here we go, one more. Thank you, thank you. What is your path? Thank you. Thank you. This is for Gemini and one for Virgo with the light. Gemini. Yeah, there is a move there, or this is a home that you want to buy. Or maybe some of you having more children or setting up here. Yeah, you're supported on your path. Remember, the sun is all about allow me to take you on your appointed path. All right. So when we get this, it represents success, abundance, radiance. Remember, the sun gives you life. What I ask you is for more time You might be asked to change your time. And remember, and then, okay, so yeah. So the Eight of Cups is outgrowing, like, whatever this is for you, Virgo, because you probably outgrew people, places, things here, all right? Maybe missing that light. Somebody brought you light, or you probably brought somebody life. So starting, do you wipe the slate clean? Well, this is not the full moon. Is not to do that. This is the full moon to release. Okay, your oh, they keep taking them. Is he's still thinking about me? Hey, Southern Girl, the real. Hello, what is Joe? What is Joe? What? All right. So anyway, yeah, you're supported on your path. That's why I said let me look at this. All right. Understand the sun is all about brilliance. Yeah, your idea is brilliant. All right. Maybe you're trying to do something native here. Maybe, but this is about moving or maybe buying a house. Maybe if you're a little older, maybe you want to move somewhere where the weather always stays warm. As we get older, all right, we want to move somewhere more tropical where there's more sun, especially if you got arthritis because the cold it triggers it. All right, so that's what I'm seeing here. All right, so yeah, Virgo here with moving forward or letting, or it could be a job. There could be a job that could be more appealing. Remember, when you're born under the new moon, you want to go toward to the next best thing. So understanding your new moon is important because sometimes we're in a relationship or we're in a friendship, right? Is that the right light? Am I going in my right path? Your true north. All right. So this is all about finding your journey. Do I come back? Do I let this person go? All right. So anyway, remember that yes, Gemini, you are supported on this path. This could be you. Again, the sun represents, all right, your brilliance. You were born to shine and to inspire others, miracles. All right. It is filled with beautiful, immense joy, happiness, strength, and mutual connections. All right. This is about personal growth, achievements, a career, strong foundation for celebration. All right. This is about bringing life, so it represents children. All right. Remember that you are light to this world. Uh, as you support, as your path is being supported by God, the universe, right? This is divinity. This is universal love. This is you as you support others. You're being supported, so knowing that you be you're guided. All right. People don't want to hear, but I'm going to tell you. So don't let pride, overconfidence become your masters. All right. Allow the sun to take you in your appointed path. All right. This speaks of brilliance. This speaks of innovation. This speaks of new technology, moment bursts of inspirations, feeling, positive. Don't force it. It's positivity is something that, of course, you carry, keeping your mind positive, but make sure that you deal with your real feelings while you're feeling them. We're constantly checking on ourselves, right? But your future looks beautiful. All right. There's emotional intimacy there. It symbolizes vitality, energy, strength, right? Pride, positivity, lots of passion, and yeah. All right. You were born to shine and inspire others. So are you supported? Yes, absolutely yes. This is why I like to. This is why I like to pull because I'm like, wait a minute. All right, so it could be buying a house, moving away, because that's what it represents. It could represent having more children, maybe more children. All right, this could be a relationship with a Leo. It's strong. It gives you a lot of confidence, right? Maybe feeling like a kid again, happy-go-lucky. But you inspire other people, okay? And then the light here with Virgo. So I don't know if somebody walked away from you or you thinking about walking away from somebody, or there could be a job. All right. So like let's say that you want to walk away from a job. Am I gonna get my unemployment? So this goes into that. All right. So knowing that the light that you bring to others is gonna be brought back to you. All right, because you got this. So yes, basically yes. All right. So yeah, you might wait maybe a week. All right, because it's got 8 days. So let's say you left your job, you had a good job, and you're like, this is not. I want to find something more fulfilling, something that's gonna give me time, because whatever this is, Virgo, this you didn't really have time to have a lot of time to give to your family. All right, so you might be called away to, right, like more spending more time outside, which people are gonna be upset here. All right, so do you leave this job? Do you have outgrown it? You learn lessons here. All right, so it's a little bit of everything, but your light attract new light. All right, but again, be careful with the new moon because it might not be time or the timing might be off. All right, so you take it as a resonate. With that being said, thank you so much. What kind of person will come into my love life? I like that. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. The personality is what you want to look at. And then remember, with that personality, we have ego, and the ego is an instrument, right, that we should use. It doesn't get offended easily. It doesn't take things personally. So looking at the person, but remember that people tell us things about ourselves. In our true nature inside of us, to our core self, right, we have this beautiful divinity about us, but you can see it through all the masks that we wear. All right. So that stems with that. So when you understand that, I feel if you understand that, because when you ask that question, you got to look at their personality and the things that people say about them. So if somebody says, "Oh, you're such a great, a wonderful person. You so admirable. I look up to you. You're great," or right, you start to believe that. So when people don't say it to you, so understand that those are opinions. All right. Yes, I'm a wonderful person, but yes, I also have this other side, dealing with your weaker side. All right, at your worst and at your best, looking at, understanding that that's part of them too. You understand me? Hey, humble pie. All right. So, yep, that's it. That's all I have to say to you right now. He's going to file for divorce. All right, hold on a second. Let me read. Hey, humble pie, welcome, welcome, welcome. I love that name, humble pie. We have eaten our humble pie. When we got that word, I love it. We know about being humble. Humble beginnings. I love it. All right. I had to learn how to be humble the hard way. But boy, oh boy. Let's go. I love that. Hello. It seems to me that Joshua wants to be free. I have been patient and praying for the best. He's not changing. When is he going to filed for divorce so we can both move on? Well, sometimes people like to hang on a little bit longer, all right? So, yeah, that's one of the things where we want to cut those cords and move forward. What kind of person will come into my life? And let's go on to the first person that asked me a question. Hey, Tasha. Hey, Stella on the web. Hi, may I ask a question? Mark, what are Param's feelings for me? Will he contact me to reconcile with me? No contact yet. This will go straight to a yes or a no. Let's go ahead. Let's step into your energy. Yes or no. And then Tasha said, is he still thinking about me? Wow, we give people so many chances where the universe. Anyway, one more. Thank you. One more. One more. Thank you. Finding the way to make the family. Oh, over here. No. All right. No. Let me confirm that really quick. They might show me why. All right. The hangman, he steps back and he observes. He's been hurt. He found out some things that were not true or thought, there's some revelation here. All right. One of the things about the hangman, right now he takes time to observe things. So it's a no. It's not even a maybe. It's a no. All right. So the hangman says to pause, reflect, take time to think about things, see things from multiple perspectives. This is the card of enlightenment. This is the card where I'm right? There's things that I know that all right? There's a form of attachment here. This is trying to find more balance. All right? The posture, because if you look at, the King of Swords. One more. And thank you. All right? Five of Pentacles, no. You got the 4 and the 3. You want to hang on to it, but they know. I didn't really need this. All right? So good luck. And that is that. Okay. What are you? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. All right. You're headstrong and confident. All right. You're determined to make something work here, but sorry. All right. Give them time. Will Nicholas provide beneficial friendship for me? Will support me in my time of need and only provide physical. Oh, yeah, I like that one. Mm-hmm. You're welcome, sweetie. It's okay. Listen, this is a new year. Sometimes you got to cut those cords, but they'll follow you. I mean, you could cut them at any time. You just got to know how to do it. Okay? That's it. It's just flipping out our frequency. What happens is you have to flip it on another frequency. And once you get into a different frequency, right? You start doing that a little bit more. And it'll go away. The thought will just be a memory. Woof, you're barely a memory in my mind. All right? The thing is, do I move forward? All right. How do I restore the energy? How do I renew, recharge, replace? So my main focus is here is what is the energy that's around you right now, and what can you do to restore your energy? Yes, I'm at a point that I only want a beneficial. That's right. And this is what you're supposed to the things that you value. If you want a beneficial mutual relationship, but those things when we fall in love, they go out the window. We know what we value, but we don't hold them dear to our heart. You know. Because love gets woof, woof. You already know how it goes. Hey, Leah. Hey, girlie. I'm a Taurus. Hey, Taurus. Is my current relationships, my current special person going to come to me? Well, we'll find out. Leah, 1905. I like that number. All right. You speak to everybody. Hey, girlie. It's like you know me. Well, we all know each other at some point. All right. But it's like you know me personally. I normally don't get that unless you know me. Yeah. Do I know you? I know you, Leah. I normally don't get that unless you know me personally, or you know me. All right, there's a memory. Well, we there's a heritage we share anyway. All right, do you know me? Nobody really say, "Hey, girlie," unless they know me, or they've been around me before. Yeah, no, I Southern Girl. I read it. I read it. I read it. I'm asking what he's gonna file. Absolutely, I got it. All right, I got it. I'm there. I'm here. We're here. We're connected. Okay, it's this thing called telepathy. Bam. Okay. So I'm a male. Just was. Oh, that's what you. I'm like, wait a minute. You're a male, Leah. Oh, I'm a male. Just my way of talking. I'm like, wait a minute. This person knows me. I don't really get that girly. Hey, girl. What's up? Because I'm like, wait a minute. Anyway, welcome to the channel. Welcome. Leia. All right, let's go ahead with Tasha. Tasha, you was here first. Next time, put your question. All right. Marka. No contact. Is he still thinking of me? Anybody wants the tea? I'll be here whenever you do my question. Just call me out. Yeah, I already did. Right? What kind of person will come into my life? That's next. And then humble pie. All right. No. If you guys go, come back. If you guys go, come back. If not, I'm gonna move forward. Then Southern Girl, the real. Let me see who was first. If you come on here, hey, how you doing? Ask a quick question just to get the energy moving. We're flowing. All right, let's go ahead with your question. Let's step into the most great, powerful, and divine spirit of all there is. And live and so life, enemy of things. Let's go ahead here. Is he still thinking of me? Yes or no? All right. Don't mistake their thoughts for actions. You got to understand that. Once you understand that, but we got to see like a whole year. Hey, they're going to come. We're so optimistic. We are. We're habitual anyway. So we get so optimistic, right? Because we want to keep the relation. Because it's like starting over with somebody else. I got to get to know somebody. I got to go date again. Yeah, it's going to be the same crap. So we get caught up with that. Please let that go. Please. I did it for years. Oh, man, I got to go freaking. I know I want to date again. But the time, then you got to go, you got to go to the, we got to go through the preparation and the practical of it. And that's the one that, man, I had somebody I was already comfortable. We got to get out of that comfort child real quick. All right. Every person that you meet, this like you deserve them to be at their best. So you got to make sure you be at your best, right? We kind of getting our hair done. We got to get our nails done. We got to look cute, right? So you want a person that look good, and so it's the same thing, right? And so I think that's the part that gets like, man, I got to go again and just start all over. Damn. When is it going to be over? Never. Hey, Mars Queen. Hi, sweetie. All right. Thank you so much, Queen. Thank you. Great to see you. I'm doing all right. I'm glad to see you too, sweetie. How does 2022 look for me? Well, depending on you. You're welcome, humble pie. That depends on you. That depends on you. How it is all on me. I mean, yeah, you get your lucky breaks. You know, this is for you, Tasha. They still think about you, but they limiting you. All right. They might come visit you, or you probably expect a visit from them. But remember, the Page of Cups is like this is a safety keep, because this is already what is it called, the big fish in a small cup. So yeah, they still think about you. All right, of course. Look, okay, you're warm, you're inviting, you're celebratory kind of energy there. You're grounding. You know, they do, but I mean, this is short lived, you know. So this is too, you're too big to be contained in a small cup. All right. This is just in case. This is just in case. So always understand this energy. So yeah, they still think about you. All right. Hey, like six. All right. The pages they offer you warm, sincere, but it's limited because of course it got to grow up, right? And so for me, the pages they bring right, this kind of energy that is pure, it's naive, you know, it's just like I want to feel everything looks so cute and right, but it doesn't leave you room. It throws you back there. Like if you catch a fish that's too big to fit in your container, where are you gonna put it at? Right, you're gonna just play with it for a little while and you're gonna put it back. All right, but yeah, the sentiments that they pages all for me are all the learning a more general lesson. All right, so it's warm, yay. All right. Hey, dear. I'm good. I'm doing good, Anushka. All right. So understand that this eager kind of energy to please people. All right. So how does this work? You're new. You're new to tarot. So remember that the pages are eager to please. You know, they have strong kind of feelings here. But one thing about them that this individual, they may struggle to distinguish their own likes from others. So they have to learn. All right, from those of others. All right. So there's trouble knowing their own goals, their dreams. The desire for approval is there, deep seated needed to be like needed. All right. Or gain approval. They have a difficulty saying no, finding it hard to refuse requests, even when they don't want or have time. So really understanding them. This is anxiety, this is depression, mental health conditions. So it goes on and on and on. So we please be mindful of this energy. Yeah, it's a creative energy. It's helpful. It's agreeable. Okay, but it could also be a people pleaser. That could lead to being resented, burn out. All right. This is why I consistently prioritize other people, right, to try to please them. So be careful with this energy. All right. So, all right. So you might be hearing news from them. Hey, how you doing? They're gonna make any attempts to see but they think about you. This warm-hearted kind of energy, I like it. But to really understand its true contents, you could have a heartfelt conversation. All right, that you've been waiting on. You've been waiting on this person to be honest. You know, they'll probably do that. They're moving forward, right? They need to, because it's like I want you to assure me. They need reassurance more than answers. So be emotionally honest. So this is at the end of the sentence, be patient, all right? Because this is all about emotional security here. All right? I hope that helped you. All right, so you understand this. I gotta be, I want to be reassured because it's a scary, It's like taking care of a baby. This is a child kind of energy, Because when you tuck your kids in at night, you got to make sure that they're good, that they're not scared, that kind of energy. So when you understand that, you be like, oh, all right, that's what it is. All right. So this is like a man child. Okay. Then the man child, You need to be my mom kind of energy, nagging and asking him, speaking to him. I could go on. I could go in on this energy. All right. So remember, this is all about emotional security and reassuring that they need that. There's answers here. All right. Twin flame. Oh my God, I haven't heard that word in a while. Oof. But anyway, let's go ahead. Let's go back up. Hey, D7. Hi, hi, hi. All right. So yeah, you might be hearing something, knowing that the energy is like a motherly energy. Hey, Naya McClendon. All right. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. I love that. And then what you do with it, we all like a little bit of drama. Yeah. Yeah, we like it. Hey, Michael. Good morning. May the star shine brightly upon you as well. May the divine give you the desires of your heart, make all your plans succeed now and forevermore. What a beautiful sentiment. Thank you so much, Michael Stafford. I appreciate that wholeheartedly. All right. May you be blessed immensely, not only for you yourself, but for others. All right. So may all your plans succeed, and I pray that you enjoy good health and all that goes well with you, with your family, and may all your desires come to fruition. All right. And all your plans succeed. Let's go ahead. Thank you. Thank you. I love that. When I get that, I give it right back, and I'm extra with my energy. Let's extend that heartfulness throughout. And when we don't feel like it is okay, thank you so much. Let's go back up here to so who was Southern Girl the Real? Let me see. Hello, Southern Girl the Real, humble. Man, I gotta go back up. What's it? Nope. What kind of person will come into my love life? All right, hold on a second, but stop putting twin flame. Don't put twin flame. Don't put twin, because you don't know what twin flame is. So you go tell me what twin flame is. My twin flame. How is your twin flame or your twin soul? Twin flame is different. All right, I'm done. All right, but don't put that. Yeah, because you don't do that. Because first you said my twin flame. All right. Okay, dear. Can I have a question? You already put it, and you keep putting it. Don't do that, sweetie. All right. And Naya McClendon, how does this work? You ask a question. All right. And then do you understand what tarot is? Do you understand that they're a tool? Either tool for clarity, for advice, for guidance, the stars. We're dealing with cosmic field, cosmic energy. All right. The divine, the heart of the universe, however you understand God, or, whatever you connected to, it's only your beliefs. All right. So whether you're a Christian or Catholic, right? What kind of documentation you come from? What's your background like? Because it's going to deal with that. All right. Spiritual healer. Hey, spiritual healer. How you doing? Leha. All right. I'm going to go one a little bit more. Hey, girly. I'm a Taurus. My current, okay. So who was here? Humble Pie. Humble Pie was Nicholas. So what I want, Miss, let me go back down. Let me pin this one. Humble Pie, if you're here, come on in. And then I'm gonna go to Anushka. Can you check what you gotta first of all, you gotta calm down, because I don't work like that. Just calm down. You keep asking me the same like you changing. You know what you want, a twin flame. And you're not gonna like what I'm gonna say to you when it comes to twin flame. All right. I haven't heard that in a while. All right. So let's just calm down. All right. And I will check. Now you're going to have to wait a little bit. All right. We're going to go with Humble Pie. 125. And then I'm going to come back to you. But if you put one more question, I'm going to you after this. I'm going to let the energy, because when I get this little tick on the left of my eye of intuition, the left eye, is over. And it goes tick, 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 tick. And I have to step back, because there's something here that you need to understand when you ask me that question. I don't want you to be confused. All right? It's not up to me to decide for you. But I just want to give you a little bit more. So you come in, you better be ready. All right? It might not be what you like. But it's going to help you grow. It's going to help you grow. That's all. You're going to expand. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. And you could deal with things a little bit more better. You're going to be more effective for yourself, for other people. All right? And with that being said, let's go ahead to Will Nicholas. So just step back. Come back in 10 minutes if you want to. We come in so quick, so aggressively. We don't have to do that. All right. Use the tools that you have. Meaning if you practice any kind of meditation, any mindfulness, all right, if you pray, if you affirm things, if you know, if you connect to your higher self, like what tools do you have? All right, so be mindful. One more, let's go ahead. Will Nicholas provide a beneficial friendship for me? Will he support me in my time of need or only provide physical satisfaction? Child, see, and Humble Pie, I would like to comment on that. I am so sorry. You will not get away from that question and say to me, will he just provide? All right, I gave you the good stuff. Now you got to take both. See, we got to learn how to take criticism and compliments the same. They go together. Got it? Once we learn that, we move through that. Nothing can even bother me because I know when there's a compliment, there's a criticism right behind it. Right? You might not experience them back to back, but you will. So here we are. All right. Will he just provide you with physical satisfaction? I love that you said that, but remember, and this is quick. This is an observation. People are. I'm pretty sure you heard this over and over again. It's all about reciprocity. You allowing this person to treat you physically and give you that satisfaction, which is great. But now you're going into the beneficial. Have you discussed any of these things with him? Did he know this already? Okay. Did the person know this already, that they were supposed to not only give you the physical, right, which is great, we love it, but now you're going into the what? Where they provide you beneficial. All right. So what is it? Friends with benefits? This is when you have the conversation. I'm not gonna lay it all up in no. Right? It could get a little messy. Love. The sex could get messy. It could. Been there, done that. Now I gotta know where I stand on. Because you already know. Bills gotta get paid. Shit. We already know bills gotta get more. And no. I've been there, done that. All right? I'm not telling you because I haven't done it. I haven't been. Oh, my goodness. All right? Now you want to see if the benefits are going to be there. All right? So where the hell we going with this? Say it straight up. Say it like you mean it. Don't say, oh, God, I'm going to take it. Don't take nothing back. You know what you want. You know your worth here. Now you're starting to see things. Oh, yeah. You little too much. Chips Ahoy, they really, right? They get it, how do you know, like $6 for a pack? Know your worth. Physical don't come with, no way. Ooh. Let's see, will he need for provide physical? If you get the Page of Pentacles, you already know. You already know. One more, the Sun. Or is he going to do what it takes? Or you're going to release this, all right? Or the end. What is the end goal here? One more. One more, thank you. One more. Thank you. There's no way you're going to go. What is that stupid song that guy, what's that stupid song that guy had? He said girls got to have to pay. Three of Swords. No. He's all about the physical. Yep, physical. Yep. One more. So here you are. So no, you didn't get the Page of Pentacles. All right. He's a love him and leave him. All right. He think he's all that. He think he's all that. So while you're called here to healing is calling you. All right. I have to ask because I don't know what is. Oh, what I don't know. The cusp is when you get like, if you're 3 days before that sign. The cusp, that's what it means. 3 days before that zodiac sign. Oh, you looking at this card? All right. So you at the cusp, or you just at the cusp of reaching your dreams. You're that euphoric. Wow, I'm just at the cusp of it, and I can't touch it. All right. So you need either that or this. You got it? I'll explain to you later. All right. So is he as you here, because this is all about leaving my emotions out of it kind of energy, because this is what the Queen of Swords saying. All right. the mental of it, connecting to them, but just speaking your mind. Because at the end of the day, she's level-headed, she's straightforward. So you approach me. Do you have the right words to shoot at them? Because you already know, this person is difficult. All right, they're all about the physical of it. All right, the sex. This is and then there's pros and cons to this energy. All right. So when you're looking at that, you approach the you got it. So you approach the connection with compassion and inner strength. So you might find yourself here with this energy. All right. So no, okay, you're gonna have to bring it across them, and they might, and you depending on your approach. All right, it's just all physical. That's the one that you have the guy. Oh, you boot up. Oh, you got him whipped. Yeah, you got him whipped. You got him whipped, all right. But remember that energy. The animal goes out on the hunt. All right, the animal goes out on the prowl. That's what separates us from our humans, that we can have the ability to settle our difference peacefully. So just look at it like that. All right, and don't get upset. Listen, you might come back in here later and laugh. I have a lot of people that when they come across here, they don't like it at first because nobody. Oh, I didn't exactly mean that. We start to awaken a little bit more. It's all right. All right. So learn to calm your mind. All right. So you could be in touch with your inner self, your true self. So when we look at the personality of the strength card, you want a person or be in a relationship that's gonna give you strength, that's gonna help you strengthen and give you security. Because at the end of the day, the animal needs to be secure, right? Like our energy, like at the end of the day, to the deepest security is at the deepest of everything in our relationship, the way we work, the way we operate. We want to make sure that we feel secure and safe in a relationship. Yeah, he is. And he thinks that he's all that. Right? Yeah. He's very prideful. So, yeah. Could he bend a little bit? All right. He got a great heart. He got a little bit of both. All right. But no, he's not going to, no. All right. So the energy is when she comes out, she's carrying you to your mind is gonna feel sharper. So you should take that opportunity because that's when your intuition, you know, you're dealing more with your intuition than your emotional. All right. So I like that. But he said I don't want a relationship with him. Just a. Oh well. No. No. No, because you already started giving it to him like that. You could try it and see what happens. He ever gave you anything? He gave you ever money? All right. I see promises. Oh yeah. They all excuses. But if you want the benefits, man, you go back to that song. There's a song by this guy that he says, oh no, we never had sex. Oh, you haven't had sex yet. Oh. Oh, I thought. Wait, let me see what you. Oh, provide physical satisfaction, supporting me in my time of need, or only provide. Oh, so you haven't had sex with him. Oh, so you guys are just talking. Oh, okay. See, you should have said that. See, you had all the time to write that. You made me go in on all that. So, no, because he's too arrogant. No, no, you got the Three of Swords. This could be a conflict of interest. We got Heart and my coherence. We got, man, I'm thinking it's like thoughts and actions. It's gonna probably hurt him. He's gonna be hurt. Or whatever happens here, somebody's gonna be hurt by it. Because this is a very sensitive person at the same time. What? This is conflicted, yo. I want to know what happens. Have you talked? Holy shoot. Oh, man. There could be anger here. Oh, swear, this really took me back. All right. So anyway, man. Wow. Wow, that was deep. So you want to know beforehand. Wow. With that strength card. But the Three of Swords came out first. Let me give you, did I give you from this? Let me go to the post. Let's see what kind of energy you get. I'm still in your energy. Wow. Oh, so you're asking. Man, how did you start a conversation like that? Yeah, there was words there with the Page of Wands. There were promises. There were promises there. That's the question you should have asked. Let me see. There were promises there for sure. Oh, y'all both straightforward? No, but not that straightforward. If you would have asked him this question, you would have asked him. But you asked him already. Here, listen, I want to, friends. You told him I want friends with benefits? Well, then you put the money on the table. I'm sorry. This is where are we at? I wasn't prepared for this. Where are we at? I want the money on the table. I ain't got to even say it. You already know you got to take care of this. This is... Holy crap. All right, let's go ahead. One more. Oh, so yeah, both. Man, sometimes though, you know, we got a lot of masculine energy. You operating from a whole masculine energy. One more. Thank you, thank you, thank you. One more. That's what the source represents. One more. One more for you. And thank you. Yes, 6 of Wands. And King of Swords. Yeah. Yeah, but let me see. Let me go in the middle. This should be another sword. 4 swords. All right. When this deck cuts, I know there's another sword there. All right. You got the Emperor, the King of Wands, 7 of Cups. Wow. So what's mutual beneficial relationship? Another sword. So the 4 swords in reverse. There could have been a concern about money. Does he has money? No, sweetie, not yet. I don't know, man. I never had a question like this. 4 swords in reverse. All right. So my thing with this 4 swords is like an energy that is releasing the worry about it or thinking about it or overthinking about things, right? Because normally when it's like this, I'm setting the problems to the side. I'm forgetting about what happened. I'm gonna move forward, but it's like they probably thinking about how should they approach this moving forward. But the 6 of Wands came out first, but I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle one more time. I don't want to be stuck with your energy. I feel like I'm stuck with you, and I don't do that. So let me hurry. What's your sign? Are you Aries, Leo, Sagittarius? What's your sign there? Because I seen the Queen of Wands. You know the. Is he an older person? Is he an older person? Oh, you're a Virgo. Oh, okay. Wow. You're very determined and headstrong there. But anyway, but you carry the you got Mercury. All right, straightforward. You won't be playing with you. Oh, somebody's old. Okay, just 4 years. All right. Yeah, when the Emperor comes out, that person keeps their word. Yeah. All right. And the 6 of Wands is a card of course, victory, success, having that balance. Of course, giving and receiving kind of energy. All right, to keep the relationship satisfaction, mutual. Thank you. One more. I don't know about this place. Let me see one more. Thank you. You don't play. Yeah, I'm headstrong. 10 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. So that energy, I love the King and Queen of the King and the 10 of Pentacles because that energy stays with you. All right, 2 of Pentacles. I don't know. All right, see, we started with a 2, 6. They might go off and on changing their mind, or this could be just be your energy. But one thing I like when the King and the 10 of Pentacles come out, the King of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles, this is success, traditional. This is some tradition here. I don't know if you're willing to break that, but this is all about being secure with this person, all right? This will stay with you. This could be long-term, all right? I don't know if somebody's looking for something long-term here, okay? Because when I get those long-term energies, all right, hold on a second. All right, so, that was hard. No wonder. I was like, wait a minute, what's going on here? So anyway, you come back and let me know. I got no. I got maybe changing their mind. So I don't know. You come back and let me know. That's a weird one for me, and that is a first time for me. Here, yeah. All right. No, hold on a second. Let me go back down. There's a lot of mixed energy there. There's a lot of mixed energy. Somebody's not really honest. Somebody's not being really honest. Let's go ahead. Let me go here. Let me go to Southern Girl the Real. What kind of person will come into my love life? Let me go to Anushka 408. What kind of person will come into your love life? Let's go ahead and replace. Are you here? Good luck, Virgo. Good luck, sweetie, humble pie. You're welcome. All right. Yeah, there's something here. Could be that. I don't know exactly why. Yeah. There's somebody that wants a long-term commitment, though. All right? There's somebody that wants a long-term commitment. L-O, apple bottom jeans, people with this one. What was that song? She hit the floor. Next thing you know, shorty got low. Those people, those apple bottom jeans. I remember that song. Who sang that song? Shorty got low. All right, let's go ahead and tap out. Oh, man. Man, Virgo's got a strong pull. Woo wee. If you're a Virgo, when you come in, let me know. Let me know you're a Virgo. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Oh, Soldier Boy. Soldier Boy, I told you so. Ooh. Flow Rider. Oh, he's Flow Rider. Oh, apple bottom jeans. Oh, those are the good days. Y'all were babies. Y'all were babies. I made sure I wore my apple bottom jeans. Oh, shit, you took me all the way back. Oh, shit, that was a good one. Man, keep them coming. Come on, y'all. Ooh, wee. Keep them coming, y'all. Dollar bill, y'all. All right, let me get back to this. I was Skip. I asked my special person going to reject me. Girly, LOA. I'm Taurus and he's Scorpio. Hold on a minute, baby. Hold on a minute now. Hold it right on there. I'm picking up Virgo's energy. I am definitely picking up Virgo's energy. My goodness. All right, Leha. All right, Taurus. Taurus, just relax. I know. I like it because you're very calm, and I love that. Let me go ahead here to who am I going to take? Anushka 4040. Let's get it. Let's see what kind of person will come into my love life. Well, let's find out their personality. All right. You got the Magician, somebody that's very resourceful, and somebody's gonna be in your groups of friends. All right. As soon as I seen that. All right, this person is resourceful, meaning that they could use their time wisely. All right, they're gonna be all up in you. All right, let's see here. I like the Magician because he's resourceful. He's think fast on his feet. He knows how to get the job done. Right. He could be a little fast with his communication. He might be a little bit overcommitted. All right, he commits himself to shit. I made a mistake. That could be a possibility. I'm gonna do things, and then I'm gonna maybe regret something. So we gotta be careful with the Magician. Okay, because that's ruled by Mercury, and Mercury is the fastest moving planet, and it hides things because you gotta understand. The sun. We can't even really see when we look at Mercury. All right, because I do a little bit of astronomy as well. So when we look at Mercury, where's Mercury at? It disappears. Nobody really knows how we found Mercury, by the way. It's a mystery. Let's go ahead. How did I don't know. Who discovered Mercury? Nobody know. Anyway, let's go ahead. Hermes. Anyway, any hoopy loopy. Let's go ahead. So it's a planet of mystery if you don't know. All right? It keeps flipping out the infinity loop. Oh, shoot. One more. What person, one card. God, I hope I don't have to confirm anything here. We're just going to look at their personality, and I am done. One more for you, Anushka 0408. Remember, fun and entertainment is what it's all about. Don't take yourself too seriously. Don't do that. All right? One more. Thank you, thank you, thank you. One more. Thank you. Let's go in the middle. Don't take yourself too serious. All right? So you got the Nine of Cups. All right? He's like a savior. All right? Well, one thing about this makes the first impressions of this energy. I'm going to put my best foot forward. All right? Because gentle, kind. See, this energy, we got to be real patient. So you got to be real patient for this person. All right? So instead of wishful thinking, emotional, because this is what's happening now, you got to understand. First of all, Mercury is in Sagittarius. You got to really understand this. See, if you don't, you're going to miss it. All right? So this could be somebody that's going to look like they might disappoint you at some point, because this is all about, be careful the way you behave, the way you come out. All right? You don't want to be too, you don't want that, because that's going to set off. Because we're looking at it, when we look at Mercury and Sagittarius, right? This is a very strong, opinionated person here. All right? And this is a teachable moment here, because this deals with sometimes morality, the principles, how do I move about life, how do the things that I like, which means that things got to be like, you got to be pure. You know what I'm saying? All right? So I don't like this here. If you're looking for that wishful, yay, and then you're going to get disappointed, because this energy is slow. This is one of the slowest cards. When we see this card, man, I mean, it's a great card, because I got to present myself. I got to bring my best forward, right? This is a card of not only balance, but having that divinity, seeing through the eyes of God. All right? The sun's energy, when I'm enlightened. All right? And so this posture here, this triangle, this is when the physical manifestation of the person is to its core. That is stable, that is confident, that is going to let things flow easily when it's cleansed, right? Because this is about cleansing the waters and healing and moving the lineage to heal the world kind of energy. So it's very philosophical, okay? So this is a love and learning and knowledge to broaden. So you really understand this energy, okay? When you get to that energy, it's like, you got it? So if that's what I don't know if that's exactly what you want, but that's not what you're going to get here, all right? This is a kind of the cavalry. Get into the cavalry, yay! Right? It's like that hero kind of energy. But this is something here, and let me give you one more card. Because this is a card of not getting exactly what I want here. Because you got all these hopes, all this great, which is beautiful, right? But when it comes to your morality, when it comes to the way my principles are, there's something that is not going to click. Hey, what's coming to my life? All right? So I'm not going to give you the bullshit. This is not what I'm doing here. All right? Sometimes in life, we have to learn how to be disappointed in others. Like, sometimes we got to be tolerant. This is a tolerant kind of energy. So sometimes we got to learn to be disappointed, right? Let other people be disappointed so we don't keep disappointing ourselves. All right? And sometimes we got to be uncomfortable to make other people comfortable. But when we do it too much, it's toxic. So that's your level of toxicity. So whether this person is healing from a past breakup, whether this person been a drug addict, an alcoholic, right, been in jail, committed suicide, whatever. It's a lot here. See, but you don't understand this. All right? So this is going to be slowly. You might not like it, because you got to be very patient. All right? You understand that? It's good. Your feelings, everything's coming true with the 9 your wishes. But hold up. Wait a minute. I don't. All right? So I just want you to understand that. Let's go ahead here. This is no longer doing the things that I used to do. This is a healthy ego. This is what a healthy ego looks like. All right. This is when I find in compromising with you, it allows you to do your own thing. You might see like, oh, they don't want me, they don't love me. No, this is child. I'm in the process of healing. You really gotta understand this card. All right. This is not rush. Oh, love is gentle. Love is kind. I have learned so much. All right. And when you understand that this energy here, instead of right, because this energy, I evaluate people based on what they can do for a larger cause. This is like a true egalitarian, all right? So your imagination, anything, your creativity here, especially when you want this harmony, all right? This is allowing the beauty that's already within you, the potentials that are there in the environment that you want. Because the nine says to you, you know what? Instead of having this imagination kind of energy while you trying to, like, the things that are real, they're not. Instead of that, right? The Three of Wands and the Ten of Cups. So really understanding this energy, so wishful thinking and based on my principles and my morality. And I don't think you understand that. And so if you're looking for that, this is like a hero that doesn't really, because nobody's perfect. This is somebody that's, wow, we only see that in the pictures. All right? So wishful thinking, or do I get really real about even meeting somebody that's already been? Because if you're trying to look for a person, basically what I'm trying to say to you, if you're trying to look for a person that hasn't done the things that you thought, wow, I never believe you did that. You understand me? People come with a past. People been hurt. All right? We all been there. So if you're trying to look for this is in your imagination. This is not in the real world. Oh, no. Oh, no, no. All right? So it's time for you to, right? Just really take a long, hard look on on what you have to bring. I'm done. I can even lower it. A lot of time we look at that, all right, and we don't really understand it because it's not explained to us in the most right profound ways. But if you want somebody kind and gentle, all right, which moderation, which is not it's about having balance, not rushing into things. That's not rush. I'm not rushing into anything. That's calm, man. Oof. All right. If you want something quick for now, hey, no problem. All right. But if you want something long term, man, you're gonna have to be very, very patient. Not that you're not gonna get it, but they understand that they come with a past that you might not like. If you're looking for something that is out of this world, it doesn't exist. Not in this reality, anyway. It doesn't. No. We all done things. All right. And so, right. That's pretty much. That's all I have to say. I'm going to take a quick break and I'm going to come back to the next person. I mean, I could go on and on because I'm sure you know the temperance is a card of moderation, finding compromise and finding the middle ground. But this is about healing, all right, and moving the waters from within to heal the lineage, heal the world, kind of an alchemical exchange of energy, which is, oof, it'll blow your mind there's a place that we can stand that it'll give us so much insight, but you have to be calm in order to receive this kind of what is it called, Solomon kind of energy. All right, and that's not the one that you want, because you'd be like, oh, we all want to rush, and if you still to me you're still there, like a lot of us, we have to have a lot of experience. All right, it's not until we get older that we have, okay, now it's calm, they doing their thing, they home, you doing your thing. All right, the temperance doesn't move that fast. Mm-mm. Let me chew on my banana. I'll be right with you. Who's here? Everybody left. Everybody, everybody left. Hey. Oh, you're here? Okay. Hey, Tasha. Will I wind up with my baby daddy? All right, I'll be right with you. Tasha, you're next after Lehan. I'm sorry, guys. I gotta have breakfast. Let's go ahead. Da 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 dee, da da da. How are you? 1609. What's up? All right, little breakfast, y'all. All right, let's go ahead. It is December 30th. It doesn't feel like the year is almost over. Let's go ahead with Lehan. Lehan, Taurus, you talking about what? I will skip. I asked if my special person is going to reject me. Girly, LOL. I'm a Taurus and she's a Scorpio. Libra cusp. She's right there, 3 days before. That's a nice combination there. I love it. All right. A little bit of both. All right, you get the beginning and the end. Hey, Southern girl. Hello, hello. Let's go ahead to Lehan, a Taurus. And your question was that, what was the question again? I'm sorry. If she's going to reject you. I wonder why. What do you do? See, once we start confessing what they call the sin, all right, your what they call, all right, the things that you're not aware of that you do, all right, because we're very complex individuals, all right. Our human nature is to bite, right? We get the animal bites, or it likes things, right? Life, when it's out of control, So we don't come with instructions. We learn as we go, all right. But anyway, let's go ahead. Oh boy, that hot. One more. Man, I have forgot about that strength card. That is considered a hot ass. Oh, I forgot. I don't do that. Here we go. Thank you. Try to domesticate you, but you're an animal. Baby is in your nature. You don't really hate. That man is not your man. The Lovers, the Six of Cups, and they have a choice. All right. What happened here? You got two sixes. All right. Because this is about the choice. So whatever's on your mind here. With the Lovers, hi, how are you? Hey, Bashkan. Whatever's here, this signifies it screams more of a choice that they have to make. All right, whether you're with somebody from the past. What happened here? No. I'm not taking nobody else. As you come in, I'm not gonna scroll back. There's no more turn. Whoever comes in and asks, if I hit the bell, you come in, great. If not, put your question again. Hey, it's your second time. Welcome, sweetie. All right. So anyway, we got the Lovers, and it's this is a powerful card for love. You already know it, but this is the thing here. All right. Can they trust you again? They want to know about trust. All right. Where is this person? Oh God, you got to stay with your energy. All right. Depending on you, this is all depending on you right now. All right. I don't know if there's spiritual leaders here. Oh, when I will try to get intimate, yeah, I pulled away. Oh, because I want to know what's going on here. All right, you could listen. Keep it. Don't be embarrassed. You're alive. Like, all right, I gotta know what a little bit more. All right, because this is a calm energy here, but this got the animal. The only way, listen, this energy you will be your very best friend. The only person that you're trying to check here is this one. All right? She pulled away because this one bites. This one, the initial excitement, correcting the excitement. What things that get you so exciting? But this is a powerful card for love. So here the problem is. All right, look. Communication is going to take the next step in this. All right? This is going to be, when you move forward with this energy, this is all about the next steps that you're going to take here. This is dependent, because what you want to discuss here is your beliefs. All right? That's one of the most important things. The strength card is a card of domestication, but having this animal under control, the mind. All right? So the mind, because remember, if you get angry, anger is the enemy of the enemy mind. So let me just put this to the side. All right, the strength card is a card of, having patience. All right, while a person makes a decision. But to have a potential, I'm gonna put this here, and I'm not gonna give you no more cards. I just want to explain who is this for. Everybody, the screen froze. Everybody can resonate with this, and I asked out. Anybody can resonate with this at any time, because we go through this more than anything. There's a still remembrance here. This is a heritage we share. So we look at the story of Adam and Eve, how they tempted, they violated. But when we look at this energy, we look at the Luciferic being, the extraterrestrial or extra Terran kind of energy with this ultraviolet light, radiance. So we are understanding our true heritage, right? And the emblematic tree and the snake, which represents knowledge. This is easily available. So we got to look at the apple. The apple is easily available. All right? So you can pick it at any time. All right? You could have your pick. I don't know. Somebody here is very good looking. Somebody's very good looking. You could get your pick at any time. Like, you could have your pick. Why choose me? You understand? This is what it's telling me. This is the story here. All right? So I don't know if somebody feel like they overlook. All right? So my question here, what could deepen and what's the attraction? All right? Because this is here suggesting an alignment, mutual attraction, and emotional honesty. That romance can deepen, all right? But clarity will guide this next steps here. Clarity. So what you need to really be clear on, just like Miss Virgo asked me earlier, that's why I knew somebody was hiding something, or she would have pulled this out. All right? If you're honest with your person and what you want and what you expect, all right? If you want friends with benefits, because it's right here. This is what Miss Virgo should have had when she came in here before. She got this 4 swords at the end. It's here at the end. So there's a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy here. Emotional honesty, because she's there. When she shows up, right, she gives you emotional honesty. But with the 4 cups here, all right, you're grounded, and practical and emotional honesty is what's important right now. Even if it's uncomfortable, okay? Even if it's uncomfortable, people often is going to come, right? Because this energy here, okay? When it's clarity, you need the clarity, the stability, even if they don't always admit it. There's something here that you must do. You understand me? Where is he? Because I want to give it to you straight, all right? I felt like she was the one, never felt a connection like one, because it's a heritage you share. Listen, this is like a twin soul. Let me tell you something about the way we operate. This is a magnetism. Remember, the earth is all about magnetism, right? The heart is magnetic and the mind is electrical. So there's an instant connection and you feel like you know this person. You share a soul with this person before. This is deep. Good. This is so freaking deep, dope and deep. I ain't never seen a reading like this. Well, I haven't done it in a while. But the 4 of Cups, it doesn't ruin everything. It doesn't ruin anything. People don't understand this. This 4 Cups, all right? There's something that's that you might think is out of your reach when it's right there. It's in plain sight, basically. There's something that is right there in front of you, and because you're going to miss it, because your thoughts are just going to start to wander, you got to learn how to bring this back, because this is what's going to ruin you. Your thoughts. Your thoughts are going to just Because it's like you're going to go back to this infinity loop. You got to flip out of that loop so quick. You got to do, child, listen, because this is a powerful card for love. All right. Some of yeah, because some of it goes into, oh, there's options here. This says, choices. All right. A lot of time, let me tell you something. Yeah, you got to start. You replaying this all over and over. Look at you. Look. I got it over here. I don't have enough room here. All right. You replaying this. I don't know if you're thinking about money too. You don't need to have money. You need to have honesty. You thinking here, oh, what I got to do to get this person, whether it's you, whether it's them. All right. I'm just giving it to you what's going on here. This is a worry about money. Am I going to have enough money? Am I going to have enough time? Do what? Man, it's right there. Stop it. And listen, and that gets you angry. And then anger is the enemy mind. So don't let the enemy mind. Your mind is going to start to wonder. This is what we got to practice mindfulness. So once you make that decision, you move forward. All right. This is a beautiful. This energy is warm. It's inviting. It's friendly. It's familiar. Right. So like if you had to write a letter to this person, I think of you more than I admit it. Because this is here. I don't know why I feel this way. This is what. And I don't know when you're going to do that. Well, you already said it. Oh, okay. And I don't know why, but make sure that you take your time because love is what grounds us in our human nature. You know that love is the love. I'm going to tell you something. Love will, yes, yeah, right here. All right. So listen, this is a form of like numb, feeling a little numb, and that's going to be okay. Love does two things. If you promise yourself, not nobody else, that because this is all about having the balance. Okay. And having the help, interference, kind of abundance, response kind of energy, when you start to really understand that, so you must learn the delicate, because this is all delicacy at the beginning. And to carry that, yeah, this is wait and response kind of energy here. And it's deep, and to give it to you in a minute or two when you asking for that, right? So the disconnection here, because before you move, please do not rush this. Love is patient, love is kind, love heals, love hurts. It does both. All right? So while you wait for her response, because this energy here, this is an intuitive kind of energy, and this is very independent, deeply, peacefully, very perceptive, because somebody values here personal space here at the same time. So when you do this kind of energy, this is emotional safety. All right? So basically, if I'm never fully belong to anyone, only by a choice. You understand? Because this is all about, I never truly belong to anyone, and this is by a choice. So that's going to come to the fore. So wait for those. We got to understand, when we look at the strength card, we look at, right, what appears to be calm on the outside, but in the inside, guess what? This a rich, complex inner world here, waiting to be explored. So when we try to play the good guy or the good girl, oh yeah, I'm such a good guy. What's the only thing that might concerns me here? It might overextend over into the sex. You understand me? So make sure that you say that I have that wild side. They might be gentle. You got to understand this. And sometimes that might throw somebody off. When you talk, you got to be this good guy and keep everything. It's good to have, it's important. Oh, she's intense. Somebody, that's okay to explore. This is bike scratch here. I'm gonna tell you. Yeah, this is some deep stuff here. Ooh, I haven't seen this in a while. But this is fun, entertaining. This is more like in your psychological principles. A person that's true, they true nature. This is a fresh mind. You understand me? Yeah. So my bottom line is here, right? Because this all this energy here is bringing you a strong life force. All right? This I crave joy, movement, emotions, honesty. You don't like emotional stagnation here. When it feels dull, you instinctively look for a more colorful, tasteful sensation or somebody here, So then you're gonna have to learn that as you move forward, right? The best that you could do and easily is to allow things, to unfold naturally, because it's going to be, like you said, it's going to be very intense, right? When life stops and feel like it's not alive no more, what do you do with it? You're going to have those moments, all right? So this is trying to have that balance between, can you please click off for me? All right, you got to wait a second, sweetie. All right, not yet. Let me finish. If you're here, learn. So you could be like, oh, I'm going through the same thing too. All right. So you known each other before. All right. This soul remembers things from the past, or the six always. One other thing about the Six of Cups, it remembers a heritage that we share. There's something, and you can't put your mind on it. But this one, it needs to tell you about help and interference. All right. So your delicate kind of energy here at this time is it's gonna say to you, you know what? You must learn how to counsel and how when you let the struggles to others and when to avoid taking on unnecessary experiences, they're lessons of life here. So that's the only thing that you got to work on. If you work on that, right? Because have how to have the natural balance here, right? Of support and grounding others in times of trials here. So you got to remember that. All right. So then you don't be like, oh, you know what? I'm not going to take on this responsibility. All right. Because then you will start being you. Then you're going to start feeling the void left by other if you approach it in that way. You understand? Doesn't matter. You're not taking you. It doesn't matter if you're in contact or not. What I'm trying to say to you, listen to the message, and then speak about these things. All right. There was something here because of this, right? And this. Because this is all about having a choice, and you can have your choice, and you can pick a why choose me. You understand me? What I'm saying to you, when you have this conversation with this person about the future, right? Are you looking for? Because you probably came off like you're looking for a one night stand. Because remember, the apple is readily available. You could go to any store and buy your apple. You could go to, well, when they in season, right? They in season all year round. You could go and pick up from a tree. You understand? So this is readily available. This is what you don't really. I don't think you really understand, right? So do not turn away from personal sacrifice here, right? So how to balance and because this is listen. One thing about this, let's just end it like this. The good qualities in here. This seeks marriage, a wonderful parent. This offers warmth and protection, understanding children. They are generous, kind, and attractive. All right. So now, what are your conversations are gonna be like? All right. To sum it all here. Okay. Do you come for reassurance? Do you came at because you what was the question that you asked me? She's a Scorpio Libra Cups. And the question is no. Well, are they gonna reject you? Maybe. The lovers doesn't because the lover gives you options. We don't know. Good morning, lovely. All right. Maybe because it's a card of choices. All right. Are they looking for what you're looking for? Or you're gonna be because you're gonna well, you didn't get the 8 of Wands, thank God, because that's the card that I'd be scared of. You got some beautiful energies, what I'm trying to say to you. But the thing here is that we're gonna have people when you really understand this energy with the six, that's a heritage that we share. But when we understand that we also have to have conversations with people, all right? Because if we look at our personal values, a gift, donating, sharing your resources, right? This is returning home. This is something that you're gonna have to work through with this person. Good morning, good morning. All right. So the Four of Cups is a card of, lost energy, distractions, emotional numbness, apathy, feeling disconnected from one's emotions, a person that goes to you, emotionally unavailable to you, unable to engage with the relationship on an emotional level, lack of sensation, immobility, lack of feeling, deathless, paralysis, and insensibility. All right? But through it all, can you work with this person? All right? Are you able? All right? And there you go. So it's how to work through these differences. You didn't get a no swords, so that's good. The only one that you got the Ace of Swords. What that is, with careful planning, thoughtful. So we're looking at our thoughts and our actions. All right. So going between thoughts and actions. Now, how do you move forward? Could you happen? Communication is going to be the next step to this relationship. All right. So you go ahead and shoot your shot. You ever seen that show? Shoot your shot. All right. You didn't get no fives, and that's beautiful. You didn't get no twos, and that's beautiful. Those are the cards that you don't want to see. All right. Five. When you got six, it could go somewhere. All right. So I love it. The only thing that you got was a four, and the four is all about being stable. All right. The four is all about being stable. So once you get there, it's like, oh, I'm a person. I'm a keeper of stabilities. I like things, very orderly and organized. I like structure. I like discipline. I don't like to take risks. So you didn't get none of those cards. So this is where I want that balance. And they're looking for the same thing that you're looking for. So when you start to understand the four a little bit better, right? Especially, it's like you're not always, I'm not always giving the credit that, or the praise, that you have given to others, right? So just really understand that the qualities, you're a keeper of stability. You're the one careful with all your dealings, learning to take risks, especially when it comes to love. What love brings the freedom for you. Hey, Davis Carter. Davis, how did it go in the DMV? How did it go in the DMV? All right, reach out to her. And if if she doesn't like you, or you like her, or, come back and see what happened, all right? Because this is fine company. You have fine company. You have a heart of gold. And so the energy is beautiful. Hello, can you tell me why my son's secretary was holding his head crying when his dad? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. You're welcome, Lehan. All right, Lehan, Taurus. If you like this person, just have the conversation. Communication, I could have just told you that. But I really wanted you to see some things here. Communication is the next steps in this connection. All right? And then leave it there. There's nothing else yet you could do. Oh, you didn't retain, but did you get your license? No, you said you didn't say you was going for the CDL. Then you said when you go, was it you? I think it was you. Was it you or was it the other guy? I'm sorry, man. Maybe I'm mistaking you. I think it's the other guy. Let me see. I got to go back to that day. Somebody was going to the DMV and they were late. Was it, man? Richards? No, I think it was Richards. I'm sorry, it wasn't you. But anyway, you didn't retake your test for the CDL? Why? What happened? Yeah, it was Richard. It was Richard. Yeah, my bad. My bad, I'm sorry. Yeah, it was Richard. Now it just came to me. But I knew it was something about license when I seen it. I'm like, wait a minute. Oh, raising my son. Oh, how beautiful is that? Yeah. Make sure that they protect it and save, That's and make them happy, yeah. So when you're going to go take your test again? You're going to go take your test again? Man, that Six of Cups, when we live in a life of magic and go back, there's a choice to make. There's a choice to make. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. We're going to move with the 666, that cups, and the temptation of danger. Have that conversation. If you're waiting for somebody to be, don't wait for them. You beat them to the punch. Get it out of the way. Well, then we got to look at the time. Timing is everything too. So you know what you like already. You know what you like. You know what you like. You know what you like. Either you reach out. Am I too fast? I might scare them off. All right. Damn, I might scare them off if I move too fast. So love is a little complicated. Man, do I move too fast or do I wait? That's where we at, ladies and gentlemen. To tell you the truth, man, can I scare them off? All right, we all in that energy. It has been so disorganized and feels stagnated. Can you please pull a card for me and an angel deck? Oh, any other deck you feel appropriate. Oh, I like that, Abashka. I'm trying to cleanse my home and clean it. It has been disorganized and feels stagnant. There you go. Move that. And that's right. Get that old energy out. Oh, but if God calls you to raising my son, that's right. All right. Leave it in God's hands. That's what you got. That's at this point, right? So, I pray that you enjoy good health, you and your son, and that all go well with you and your plans to come, right? May the divine give you the desires of your heart and make all your plans succeed, and just as we move into the new year, knowing that you are divinely guided, protected, and you're safe, and continue on your journey, right? That's it. Continue on your journey. You got so much to offer. You got so much to experience. Okay? So God bless you and your son. I'm trying to cleanse my homes and clean it. It has been so disorganized. I feel stagnated. Can you please pull a card for me from an angel? Let's go and I'm gonna get in. I don't know because I don't have like that. My angels, it's not gonna go with that. It's not gonna go with that because for me, one thing about my angels tell me, all right, they'll give me something about they always go into the realms of somebody that's past deceased or something that they doing. They show me, that's what they show me. So it's not that. You understand me? You're welcome. You're welcome, Carter. You're welcome. All right. It's not like that, So that's why I like doing them on Sunday. It'll take me to that realm. Or it'll talk to me about a person. All right. Those are the two ways. But that's why I do it out of the angels of abundance. All right. All right. So all right, I'm gonna give you an awakened soul. I usually come with the awakened soul, and then I'm gonna give you an activation. This is the only two ways. I'm gonna give you two cards. All right, because I like the energy. A lot of people don't act that by cleaning the energy. It's very important. All right. Yeah, angels have. Oh, they're so powerful. You have. Ooh. All right. So anyway, the tarot deck, I will just give you an affirmation or some not clarity because you're doing that now, or some advice. You know what I mean? And because I understand the energy different, so I'm gonna give you one of these, and I'm gonna give you an activation card. All right, and this could go into some kind of chakra, right? So you could get those spiritual batteries aligned, right? Because you're doing the work outside. Hey, Brittany. You're doing the energy outside. Yeah, you're doing the energy. You're cleaning your house. That's what it's all about. Move that stuff around. Move it out. Cleanse it all. Get rid of stuff. Lighten your life. Okay? Lighten the load. Lighten. Get it out. Remove. Bye. That's it. Okay? Simplify your life. You know how much when you take... You don't need all that stuff. You know you're not going to use it again. You know you're not using that. You know you got to clean behind those borders and those windows. You know you got to do that. Just get it out of the way. The next 2 days. All right? Just get it out. You hold on to things for nothing. You can't take it with you. All right, let me give you an activation card. And let's see what mantra. I would have gave you a mantra, but I'm not ready to bring you that energy yet. Because you might plug into something that you have no idea. So I'm not going to give you that. Pray, affirm things. All right, mantras are more powerful. Mudras and mantras. And so those are the prayer hands. If you know how to pray, all right, do that, okay? And prayer is a powerful tool that you could use to connect to not only your higher self, but the divine, your true nature, all right? The spirit of God of all there is, all right? One more. Let me tap into your energy. One more. This is an activation card, all right? One more. Thank you. All right, let's see here. Allowance. All right. So you're going to get the frequency of allowance. And the more you do this, sound, light, vibration. You understand that you're living on a vibration. There are frequencies tuning in. So you focus your energy, shift your energy focus. All right, having those paradigm shifts is very important here. But the allowance is allowing things. Like when you pray or you meditate, you invite. All right. So this is you let all go, but start allowing things so they could coexist within you. So the frequency of allowance invites us to be open to whatever comes your way, without judgment, without opinion, without fear, and without resistance. Oh, when we allow, the universe becomes our partners in the wondrous dance of existence and expansion. Also, like you have to do some right. I mean, not Reiki. We forget about Reiki. Some qigong, right? That means that you are playing with gravity. You play with gravity? Do you do moving meditation? All right. So make sure when you get up, if you have the energy, do some moving meditation. That's Qi, Qigong. Practice some of that because you're gonna learn how to move. Look, you gotta move with gravity. You gotta play with gravity instead of letting gravity hold you. A lot of times when you get the devil card, that means that you being a slave to gravity. So you gotta learn how to move. You got it? Move the energy around, pray, meditate. Just the little things that you could do to fuel your energy and understanding, and especially when you do affirmations. That, of course, another spiritual tool here. All right? So one of the most important things here, how to create paradigm shifts. All right, those are the things that you're doing now. You're creating a beautiful start because you're cleaning, you're detoxifying, you're moving that energy around. You got it out. Because remember that we are spiritual anyway. We're energy. All right, we don't understand because we can see this invisible life force. We get attached to things. All right, and sometimes let them go. So that's good that you're doing that. All right, journal, read. All right, listen to radio waves, listen to music, listen to different frequencies. Allow, once you invite new energy in, you are out with the orb, but you allow new energy. Always replacing, restoring, recharging, just little things like that. All right, do qigong. There you go. All right, moving meditation, easy. Look like the spaghetti. Ooh. All right. Hey, Duncan Brooks back. How you doing? All right. How to change your thought patterns, understand your cycles, and then you start paying attention more. All right. So remember that whatever you create in your life is of your own doing. How to get rid of that negative energy. All right. Have a more structure so you can manifest a good day, grateful and happy. Create your peace, thinking of the things that you're grateful for, and as you clean out, just learn how to do your own thing. But allowance, you allow your spirit to, like, if your spirit and you already made a conscious decision, you're going to allow your spirit to bring it to you. All right, so it's that binding, that contract that you have with the universe. All right, because if you say, oh, I don't want it, you got to get rid of the old so new stuff could come in. All right, just little things like that. And knowing that, that's it. Only thing is that you got to allow it. You can say you order something, and I just like to use this analogy. You order something from Amazon, and then you say, no, I don't want it. All right. Once you set those petitions and you create those ripples, they go in space and time. They travel. Your words have power. All right. Not only cleanses energy, but speaking it is very important. And then you allowing things to manifest into your life. What happened? I got a love reading by saying hello. Really? What I said? Oh, this was you understand this energy. Just allow the things to come to you. You pushing it away. You don't push it away. Oh yeah, that's right. I did order that. You forget because you're not used to it. You're not used to it. Because once you understand that this is a frequency. Oh, I'm gonna flip my mind to that frequency. It's there, but we can't see because this is what I'm talking about, the invisible life force. This is one that there's no evidence for. But we see the miracles manifesting. All right? We see them. Oh wow, I burned that in. Yeah. So be careful what you think as you move forward into the new year. You're the best too. All right? Say hello, I just called to say. All right? Sometimes you're not going to hear those really, really big things, right? And so understanding, discovering yourself. All right, so we got that out of the way for you. That is your, what came out for you. Learn how to allow things to come into your life. If you ask for it, then you allow it. All right. Yeah, but you got to start somewhere. Yeah, just allow it go. Just little words. But I want you to use your own words. Sit with the divine for a little while, ask, and then be ready. Wait to the answers, because it's gonna just give you something, and do that. And if it doesn't feel good, no, I'm not gonna do that. But you got the confidence. Sometimes ask. I'll pray for. I never stop praying for strength. All right. May I be when I. This is a challenge for you. It could be challenging. It could be overwhelming. That you endure it. That you get the strength. You know. You might have the motivation, but now you don't have the strength. All right. So think your mind. Just clear your mind. Sit. That's what I'm saying. Move meditation first. That's why I gave you that. Start there. All right. And then you're gonna start allowing. You receive, you allow. It's okay to have, but if you have more, then get rid of that, and so you can allow new stuff in. Sometimes that keeps you stagnant. All right, let me give you a awakened soul. One more. How do I take the lead? How do I do it when I don't have some energy? One more. One more. One more. I'm going to give you a raise your vibration. All right, the judgment and the shadow. All right. Therapeutic shadow work. Well, this is when you confront your past. All right. And no more comparison. All right. This is it. This is like the deadline here. All right. And so when I get the judgment, it's just telling you comparison kills creativity. All right. So finding your creative flow. But one thing it says, if you prepare well, you prepare well. If you prepare everything, if you're organized, you start feeling better. Remember that your energy that's stagnated is holding you back. All right. So remember that a mirror, right? A mirror doesn't really show you, only shows you what you look like from the outside. All right. But at your highest, you're this beautiful angel. Yeah. You don't like that. Your life doesn't have to look like everybody else. You understand me? So go with that. Do the shadow work. That's therapeutic. That means that you are going to start to confront some things about you that you don't like, right? And it's working through those shadows of things that you cannot see that you're fine. Because sometimes it could look dark, or things might, the keys to finding who I truly am. Sometimes it's going to be difficult. It's going to be hard. It's going to look strange, but that is the one that you need to find your true self. All right. I say that so much that sometimes I forget, but you understand what I'm trying to say. All right. It might look funny. It might look weird. It might look dark. Remember that you are the power that transforms to what it is to come next. How do I keep my alignment? I know that I'm the one that transforms the energy. You understand me? I'll be right with you. Brooks Bank, I'm going to give you this one. Just always, So that energy is going to invite you to be deliberate, thoughtful pace, right? Rather than rushing ahead. Okay. So make sure that you're not forcing anything. All right. Slow down. Trust your intuition. Honor your internal rhythm. You don't need to be ahead of schedule. All right. But we are tick, 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 tick. Because if you're trying to do this for the new year, all right, being in tune with your feelings and allowing things to unfold with purpose will bring you alignment right now. And remember, and I'm going to just read it because I love this. I am transforming. I release all fear of what could happen and embrace the movement that comes with change. I accept the energy and sit calmly in the center of it. I am the power that transforms what is to what is coming next. I am consciously creating a different life. I see how to use the energy of change to bring in what I choose as I become a master creator. United with my spirit, I trust and I allow all to flow easily. I transform all fear into purpose. Everything that holds me back lives within it, which is the shadow that you're not understanding. I transform all fears from the darkest, grayest places it hides, from every thought that keeps me stuck, from every emotion that makes me feel small. I transform all. I now, right, begin to know and understand that I'm being safely guided and divided along my journey. I'm protected and loved every step of the way. So understand, right? Allow love to fill the space that fear once had. And you just keep going and going and going and going and going and going and just continue to allow. And remember that you are that healing. You are that love. All right, let's go ahead with Brooks Bank. Good luck to you, all right? I hope that helped you and anybody here that understand, when you're tested, right? Stand your ground, knowing that you're always going to be tested anyway. If somebody's triggering you to change, even if you come here and I say something that you don't like it, don't come in. You're not ready for it. All right. If I trigger something in you, that is to help you. That is not to make you feel bad. No. You know, it's good to want to hear those beautiful things because we're so much full of hope. But we got to understand that we dancing. We're doing that little dance. All right. Do that dance. Dance the best way you can. It's not to get you upset. Believe me. We don't come with instructions. We all are hard to deal with. All right, we all are. We all are. All right. You're welcome. You're welcome, sweetie. Let me see what the divine has for you. All right. Let's see what powerful messages from. Just one quick card for you. One more. And thank you. All right, here we go. Breathe. All right, breathing. These techniques. So when you're breathing, you're connecting to your true essence. Breathing, mindful practice, meditation here. Focusing your energy on your heart. So there's something. I don't like when they give me a lot. Oh my God, what is going on here? Because my breathe connects me to life. What's this? Are you in Aquarius again? There's an earth energy around you that you're concerned about. All right, the atoms that are in there, they're full of fire. All right, so man, I had a good one for this one. All right, so that could be you want to connect meditation. Yeah, they're all together, moving meditation. But you got to understand, some people cannot sit there and hold the thought in the mind. Some people cannot visualize. So that's what I'm saying. Begin with moving meditation. It's the same thing. Qigong is the same thing. All right. Oh, you're in Aquarius. Who's in? Oh, you in Aquarius. No, but this is for Brooks Bank. Where is he? All right. Breathing is different. That breathe work is different. Meditation is different. And then hey, that is different than the air is a physical. It's a physical. You could see it, right? So what I'm listen. Let me see. Where's I think he left. All right. Bada bada bada. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, I think I didn't tap out of his end. It doesn't really matter. My breath connects me to life. So this is just speaking about breathe techniques that's going to help you connect more to your true nature, the spirit. You're welcome, sweetie. All right, let me take a quick break. I'll be right back. All right, have been up all night. I have been up all night. What you been doing? Cleaning? She's been cleaning. You're welcome so much, sweetie. All right. I don't think he. I don't know if we want. I'm gonna go. I got my energy goes down. The energy. I gotta keep. Energy, child. I gotta keep that flow. A little snack. A little. What is it called? Keebler. What? What is it? The green box. Hey, Poppy. Hi, Poppy. Sabina. I'm sorry. Well, I like Poppy. Who's Poppy? Who's Poppy? Hold on. Let me restore my energy. The intuition. People don't understand intuition. Consciousness is different than your body's energy. All right. So if your body's not producing energy, I mean, I'm still connected, but it's gonna be. I'm not really in a high vibration like I should be. I'm Poppy Babe. You spell my name. Your name. Not my. That's not my name. My name is Miss Marie. Oh, you spell the name. Hola, Poppy. Hola, Poppy. Celine Providence 4662. Hey, Celine. Buenos dias. Good morning. I say to my kids when they get on the bus, had a good day, everybody. Had a good day. Had a good day, everybody. Any breakthroughs in my love life and career coming? Wow, you want a whole lot. Which one you want, love or career? Which one you hola Celine. Hola amore, amore. Come on, now you want a little too much. It's okay, you'll learn. It's all right. I already knew you wanted love. There's no way. You cannot, because you would have put career first. You would have definitely put career. Now you know you all about that emotion. Come on, come on. You just put that on the side so I don't get on you. I know. You already know. You know that there's no way you it's about to be the 31st. People are being booed up. You know. There's somebody that I want to kiss at the end of this the 31st. You already know, but you already know it's coming. Let me put I smell it. She gonna put Korea real sharp, real discreetly. Come on. Come on. Come on now. You already know it's coming. I'm out. Hey, listen, you're here. We're here. You already know. Let's see if it's somebody from the past. This is from now. I'm gonna give you 2 days. I'm gonna give you two a day. I should have pulled out the what's the tea. I'm holding back. I'm gonna do the what's the tea before I leave. Let's give you your from today and tomorrow, because before the year come in. And the love affects it. Heck yeah. Come on. Yeah, you listen. Finances and love, they go in tandem. They affect it, you know. You gotta understand, they make you feel like, you know, you can't do one without the other. I know, been there, done that. You know, you keep pushing forward because you know you gotta make your money. You know them bills gotta be paid. You know that. My goodness, love will take you and tear you apart. I tell you that much. You be scared. I don't want to fall in love. Oh, sweat. What is to love, man? Tina Turner said it. What's love got to do with it? Everything. It's the glue, it's the cohesive that will hold all things, all existence. the fabric of the universe. Let's go ahead. Celine, Providence 662. Let's see. Past, present, and future. I haven't done that in a while. For just these next 2 days. One more. Hey, Sky Blessings. Welcome, welcome. Good morning, good morning. Here we go. One more for you. You got somebody that's going to offer love and stability. Oh, wow. Let's see if he comes out again. You got some harmony coming in. All right. Your heart gets you in trouble. Sex. Don't have sex. You got somebody coming in. Let's see here. Somebody has a lot of emotion here, right? Love. Remember that love is kindness and respect. All right. Sex or love or both. Balance, kindness, and honesty. All right. One more for you. They is like, don't give her that, but that is what is here, right? One more. So at least I know what I like about it is that the money is good, all right? So this is especially when it comes to your spirituality, all right? You're receiving this positive energy here, all right? Okay, good, good. This is true. Love is not a crime. Some people will make you feel bad for craving it. This is what we hear. This is what we hear. We are made out of love. But love is too. It's chaos and it's calm. All right, it heals and it hurts. It does both. People, when we, I'm going to experience both. Oh, but I thought they loved me. They do love you. Anyway, so I like that. All right. Anyway, let's go ahead. There is a King of Swords. Wow, what the heck is this? Wow. So there's going to have to be a choice here. What is going on here? Either somebody older than you. How old are you, sweetie? Because you don't look so old. All right. So you're going to spend time with family here? Because this is, my energy about this is a, you have a content, rewarding family, you know, a great harmony here. So what's going on here? That's what's going on here. I'm like, what is going on? I never had this before. So when I come on here, I gotta be careful. Who is this? This is what's the present moment right here. This past. Is this past? Oh God. So you a Gemini? Wait, who's this? This right here. This is the thing here. But in the future, communication is what's gonna take this to the next step here. All right, and then you got the fourth source here. You got a Queen of Cups here. Let me see. Wow. Ah. But these people are older than you, right? They older than you? Because the goal here is this: security and family, bringing a lot of happiness in my family. Oh, you're 2 years single. Good for you. But single but willing to consider. There's some consideration here. One more, because I got grown up stuff here. All right, and the cup and the 10 of cups, bringing more happiness into my family, a family that's rewarding, simplicity. All right, so you do music, gratitude. All right, I like this. You got some good energy, cleansing, and a lot of wisdom. So you learn a lot of lessons here. Yeah, because this is what it's showing me here. Somebody that's stable, serious, all right, committed, looking for a family, something that is, of course, security runs deep to all of us. All right. You write music, all right? All right, because this is what they're showing me here. See, right away. So I'm glad you confirmed that. There is cleaning under the full moon that's going to happen in Cancer. So do that. Continue to write your music. So you got the gratitude, which is, of course, mind fueling your soul with gratitude in divine order, through divine love, however you understand God to be in your life, being more direct here. All right, expressing yourself through music, which brings you healing, which heal the waters of the world, which makes you all right. But I like it because right now, present moment is this: my stability, my security is what's important here, and maintaining this simple life, not with all the noise and things like that. All right, be healing solidly for over a year, just remaining positive. I like it. All right, so there's the end of the tunnel kind of energy when you look into the future. All right. So I like about one thing about the Ten of Cups because it's not giving, it's like an overflow of energy, but understanding that the whole universe is my, well, the whole world is my family. All right. Understanding that cleansing, healing, gratitude. I love this energy. I'm like, wait a minute. Because there's somebody here that's popping up. This could pop up again. One in communication, because when I get the wisdom card, all right, speaks of that, but then it speaks of the my heritage, all right, growing in wisdom. So when we get older, so the one of the ways, well, anyway, me learning it from my experience, and I always like to share that is, if I want knowledge, which is here, I have to add things, and if I want wisdom, I have to get rid of things. You understand? Not keep simplicity. Sometimes more is just more. It's more nuisance. Less is more. So simplifying your life. And I love this energy. All right. And knowing this, that the whole world is my family. This, when we learn that from our childhood, that the whole world is your family, how to find that road to happiness. It is not by the 4, 6, 8 people in our family. That this, from childhood, we should know that everybody, to have trust, because a lot of times it's built on, like, we habitual, first of all right? And so that means that our subconscious mind usually records everything, takes things literally, personal. So as we go through having these experiences, yeah, good, debunking, everything, all right? And this give you a time to look at this. Not there's room to know that there are happy, healthy people out there, but who to trust, all right? So as you move forward here, um, you know, just doing the things that make you happy, understanding that there's a whole world to look at, from being safe at home, but basically, all right, and to extend that warm energy throughout the world, through people, sharing what makes you. So if you say, my definition of success is to show, the world, what makes you special. You understand me? Show your work, put your music out there, is what this is saying to you. Release the, I don't know if there's a fear of judgment. I don't think so, because I would have got the judgment. All right. But there's a fear here. Not a fear, but just like, release that. You got the full moon, release that. Like, invite. See, we got to allow, we got to invite, we got to, so, we replace things. So I see you doing that. You understand me? So anyway, there's a change here, in your appearance, because I'm going to leave you this one last card. All right, but there's a Virgo here, or a Gemini. All right. Well, you said there was a Gemini. There's a Virgo. I mean, one of the things about the snake goes through this process, right? So now that's not too, it's not like the caterpillar that changes into a butterfly, right? It requires patience. This one slouts and it's done. And I love this. The whole definition of this energy with the snake here is that the snake doesn't change its, it remains true, right? So it goes through the slough thing, which is shedding out the old skin, and it keeps what it has. It loves itself. I love this about this energy. So whether you thinking about changing something new here, maybe getting a haircut, something new here, that you feel like you do it, and it's just 1, 2, 3. All right. Oh, some Virgo, my bodies, I'm getting in shape. Everyone is complete. Oh, all right. All right. You getting out of that out. All right. So your sun, Gemini, Virgo, right? Because I'm seeing Virgo and Gemini here on these cards. Because I know what they're trying to say to me here. When I see it, I already know. It's Virgo and Gemini energy instantly. So, okay. So listen. Remember, I mean, for my childhood, we gotta be thought. So when we go through the world, all right, we don't be scared if somebody's gonna be supported, knowing that the whole world is your universal love, divine oneness, unity. We all connected. Okay, I'm not saying that today. I say that so much that, all right. So you this person with bright energy, all right. I'm gonna tell you a little bit more about your personality. And you could use this for whether it's in your music, whether you do through cleansing to on this full moon in Cancer, which that represents the home. You got to represent either. Listen, this full moon is going to happen in Cancer. After that's going to move to Leo. It's going to move into the fifth house. This is what possibly lovers. You could bring in lovers. You got it? This is what this show up here. This could either. I'm going to tell you something. This could go either way here. Sad SB, stop it. Stop it, sweetie. Stop. All right? This could be this. You got to remember, once the moon moves into Leo, this is going to give you, of course, more because you're a mutable sign, period. You go where the moon goes, you go there. Just know that you travel with it. Your energy doesn't get stagnant. All right? I'm going to come back to this card later on. I want you to come back because this is taking you somewhere else. I want you to understand this card. But it's not going to happen. No, not right now. I want to talk to you about the moon and your cycles, and when you go through those, to understand how to use and listen to your intuition. Because when we have a lot of experience in an area, we already know subconsciously. All right? Hold on a minute, Brits Bank. Hold on. Because then after this, I'm going to take a break. All right? So understanding that this might replay, because guess what? The moon, all right? The full moon is going to be in Cancer. This is when you release and you welcome new energy. All right? And then you can start a new project. All right? Full moon. New moons, you don't start no project. Of course, you keep going, manifesting, not releasing, manifesting, try to put the intention, practice, preparation. It's like that. We have to do it like that. These are orderly, right? We speak and we get to that big aha moment where the revelation is given. Man, I could go so deep, but I'm not. I'm gonna say that because I'm always talking about how the angels, your spirit guides, ancestors connect to you instantly to this thought platform of consciousness. All right, there's a light that's revealed to you here. At the end here, there's something here that's going to be revealed to you. Could be an answer, could be a mother or grandmother. That's the easiest thing. Oh, grandmother or mother, somebody's going to come here. Or there's a dedication here of music. Or they listen to you. But this got the feather, and this got angel, this got the creation of the father. Girl, you put in so much energy. Look. Cancer, Jupiter is there. I'm going to tell you right now. Jupiter's in Cancer, and that full moon's going to happen there. I don't know exactly what other, if we have a conjunction. Wait, yeah, there's going to be like a conjunction, like a kind of a super glue. All right, you understand a little bit of astrology. So my thing is attracting good fortune here through being, and she's here, being sympathetic. All right, using the power of your voice to create. Remember, holding that thought in the mind here, because you're going to bring in something incredible. I don't know exactly what it is. All right. But this is going to bring you clarity on the situation is what it's saying to you right here. All right. Because through charitable work and you're sympathetic, this is how you're going to bring in this, using the power to save and accumulate, and also comforting others here. All right. So this is, trust your gut. Go with, all right. And also family here. This is going to be beautiful. All right? All right? And oh, wow. You got, girl, listen, I don't know. Man, I cannot wait to come back on that full moon. I really want to talk about that full moon and why Jupiter is there. And this is the time to attract the fortune. When it comes to the mother, the lineage, the mother, family, uncles, stuff like that. But this could go, of course, into love. All right? I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to take a quick break. I want to talk to you. Come back. I want to talk to you about that snake. All right? I want to talk to you a little bit about the snake. And you want to help mothers who are struggling with trauma. All right? That's a beautiful thing. Lost in the journey. What advice? I already came to you before and you left. I'll see you again, Gemini. All right, Celine? I'll see you again, my love. Okay. All right. I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be right back. And then I have another hour. All right. 5 minutes. All right. All right, sweetie. This is something here. But I want to talk to you about the snake. All right. And what it does. And what it really represents. Because you get it in the Lover's card. All right. So, all right. I'll be right back. Let me... All right, I pressed the wrong button. All right, let's see here. Poppy, you're last. Let's go to Brookbank and Poppy, you're last. Hey Joe. Hey Joe, how you doing, sweetie? All right, let's go ahead to is Brooksbank here? If not, I'm gonna move forward. Hi, sweetie. How are you? Happy holidays to you and happy new year to come. All right, may you enjoy good health, very important, and that all go well with you and your family. All the blessings of love, light, and unity. All right, may your bonds become stronger. The divine gives you the desires of your heart. Make all your plans succeed. Let's go ahead. I'm good. Hello. All right. I think they left. Poppy. Let me go to Poppy then. Advice on my love life and self stability. I like that. I like that. I like that. Let's go ahead. Is she here? I have to go. I guess they left. Okay. So I don't keep stopping because I have to go. I usually eat breakfast right now. During the week, I'm only here since I don't have to work now. I'm on vacation. Oh, you're here. Okay. You came back in. All right. I'm doing good, sweetie. Just, doing my thing and just enjoying my little vacation, just all is well in my world. Thank you so much for asking. Let's go ahead. Let's hop into your, those moments of uncertainty. I want to see where you're at. Let me see where you're at with the, I was going to give you raise your vibration, but how to raise your mood, how to shift the energy, your focus. All right. Why is your energy scattered? So let me go into that energy. Am I on your energy? Absolutely. All right. We're gonna go ahead and see. I'm gonna give you 3 cards. What your energy, what you need to focus on. But let's break it in with the awakened soul. I'm gonna give you raise your vibration quickly. Let's go ahead. One more. And thank you. Sometimes, either love, worry about money. So you need to cleanse. The problem is that you're cleansed. There's a gift here. You still have a gift, or there was a gift that you was expecting or to give to a little girl or some kind of appreciation token. There's something here about a gift. All right. So whether you're trying to, there's money, there's a car, there's love, clothes, jewelry. How can you create these paradigm shifts? All right. If you're seeking support here, let's see what comes out for you. Remember that your subconscious mind takes everything, literally records everything, and it controls 95% of our lives. Let's see. What do you have to be careful on? Hold on a minute. I'm finding my energy. High vibrational energy, and let's see what's going on with you. There's so much energy and information to give. Let's go ahead. Your daughter. All right. So yeah, I'm in your energy. All right. So that's exactly right there. Okay. So when you ask me, you're here. We're connected. We're not, So anyway, just keep that in mind when you come here, or when you see a card and it's your sign. All right. There's also here knowledge. There's a little boy, or this could be you thinking about going back to school. Maybe it was somebody that didn't take a test here. All right. This is knowledge. All right. So in order for us to get more knowledge, we have to detach from things and to add things to our lives. Right. To get wisdom, we add things and we get rid of things. All right. So to get knowledge, we add things, and to get wisdom. All right. So there's a daughter. There's a little boy there. All right. That could be you. Believing in the magic of life, living a life of magic, going back to your 6-7-year-old self. Waga long and lost the way. All right. Oh God. Okay. Oh gosh. All right. So let's see here. Come on. Let's go. Let's go ahead and what the energy surrounds you right now. I'm gonna look at 3 things. What can you do to restore your energy? Because they're giving you here a cleanse. All right. Whew. And how can you banish the energy? Let's go ahead. And how can you tune out of the lower frequency energy? You're in a low. It's not that. It's that you're in a low frequency energy. All right. That's it. There's something about your inner child. We all have trauma and drama. All right. One more. We see it as a spiritual blockage. All right, because it's a flow of energy. All right, could be money. Money is a spiritual energy as well. All right, money is actually a flow in the spiritual energy, and when you use affirmations, that's why I'm going to do a lot of affirmations here with these cards. All right, there was a divorce. You guys got divorced because they showed me the balance. They showed me the justice card. All right, and that represents a marriage or a divorce. All right, making an apology, making amends here. All right, it's just tuning out of the low vibrational energy. All right, sometimes we see it as a spiritual blockage. All right, when there's misunderstandings. Let's go ahead. One more. One more. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you. Let's go ahead again. What is the energy that surrounds you? What can you do to restore your energy? And how do you destroy that energy? Remember that you are the power that transforms everything. Let's go. Why is it scattered? There you go. The justice card. That's the energy around you right now. How to have more balance in my life. The justice speaks of the body. Well, let me just say this real quick. The body is a verb that we change, right? Well, it depends on this one. Because this is all about the law of cause and effect, and depending on how the other person treats me. All right. So there's a law of correspondence that is as above, so below. We don't get that yet, but let's go ahead here to the first card. All right. All right. Okay. And the Hermit. So going really, really deep, because there's a pause of introspection. I don't know exactly because you got success here, but let me tell you something. In retrospect, all right, when we take a moment to reflect, a lot of us, we all do that, right? When we said, man, I shouldn't have got, did you go there? Is there, maybe after a year, this needs work, all right? I don't know if you were together 7, 10 years. All right, the Hermit gives me 9 years. But the thing is this, the 6, and then we have the Knight, all right, and the Resurrection card. And yeah, this only beginning here. It could be a year later on down the line. There is a chance here, but this is here, right here, all right? While your energy feels scattered. Because you're being tested, and what this is saying to you, even when you're tested, to stand your ground. Do I be too pushy? All right, too aggressive, or do I don't do nothing at all? Because I'm like, when we get to this point, when we get to this 7, it's a card of introspection to us in our inner core, to our true selves. Now, the Hermit, in retrospect, we are always wondering, did I make the right decision? Should I have gone there? There's somewhere that you went. But when we take our time to go and follow our true north, because this is all about that energy, all right? And so this face here is drawing your attention inwards and looking for the answers within you. Because you already know what to do here, all right? So if you are in need of inner reflection here, away from the current demands of your position, there could be a position here, right? Yeah, so yes, I have questioned what I should have done. So now the answers are within you. So that's hard because I just tell you that and be like, oh, so what does that mean? The answer's within you. In stillness is where we find the answers to cleanse, and it requires practice. Practice is right now not only standing my ground, because if I say to me, well, I'm going to be so effective because I'm looking at the end goal. So this person is in the offense, right? Because the opposition here is to get to the end goal. But how do I do that when there's a lot of obstacles in the way? And the energy stagnant? Do I wait for the universe, right? Like, do I flow with the universal energy? Do I allow? Do I have a level of surrender, which meaning that you're going to do whatever you have to do, right, to get your spiritual life? Because it's all about you seeking that light within you. It's not out there, all right? It's not about, you're not on the attack or anything, all right? So according to the way people behave, this is how it's the give of an equal give of energy, all right? So you stepping back from the world, find your own truth and guidance, right? This is going to illuminate your path, right? And this is going to all about lining that inner light rather than external validation, okay? So this is all, okay, I'm going to need to slow down because this is all about going on a spiritual quest here, all right? Or the role of it, all right? So avoiding, so let's just say don't isolate yourself, All right. In that time, so if I know if I'm alone, I know that I'm gonna try to get some knowledge or some understanding of the world. Why we here? Are we here to connect? Why love hurts? Why do I have to always get tested? When we're ready to break, when things are ready to come forth. So what at the end of the day is telling you when you're being tested, when people are triggering you, this is when this elevates. So don't break because you're ready to be elevated. Because it's right here. It's right there. This is when you get tested the most. All right, things that you thought that were dead. How do I have this resurrection kind of energy? All right, how do I become the anti-hero? All right, so from the valley to the victory. You ever heard that song? I know God is gonna fight for me. So when anything comes against me, I'm gonna praise. I'm gonna shout. I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna do whatever I can do. Right, and there's renewal. But you know that you're being tested. You know that this is something that you got to do something different here now. It's not that somebody did nothing to you. It's that this is things that happen in life. All right. This is when you got to build confidence because this King of Wands. He's confident. He's determined. Right. He got courage. He got the heart to pursue his goals, his dreams, go after, fight for his family. Right. So when you're tested the most, this is when you get ready to elevate, but you're not seeing that because there's something out there that you're looking at and it's not out there. Okay, so if you've been feeling scattered, right? This is telling you at the end of the day, all this is telling you, guess what it's telling you? Make time for sacred space, for aloneness and self-care. Distance yourself from the rat race. All right, now. So if you feel disconnected, right, this is a time for you to withdraw, and that's going to help you. All right, your way back. It's gonna help you, but you're gonna have to do this sooner than later. All right, and we all get lost along the way. All right, have that heartfelt conversation. This is a conversation that you could have after that period. It's her. Was the one I failed to reconcile. I missed the dates. That's what it was. Okay. All right. So this is all about reassuring somebody, being emotionally honest, being patient. This is emotional security. Everything you see, especially with this, all right? Because the death is physical. Let me tell you something. The death that happened here, and to fail to understand this death card, when the physical is not there no more? You understand me? Listen, when we with somebody, what attracts us to a person? The sex, the physical part of it. Because the spirit cannot be destroyed. The spirit cannot be destroyed. It could be dim, okay? It could be dim or it could be transferred. But that cannot be destroyed. So only the physical part of your relationship, that's what died down. This is the death of the physical. All right? So understanding that. So my bottom line is this with you, right? So if you've been waiting on this person to be honest, why as we move forward here, they're going to need reassurance here, okay? They're looking for more of reassurance than answers, okay? You didn't get no kind of swords here. You got reassurance, emotional security, all right? The spiritual is there, okay? Yeah, the spiritual is here, but anytime that's physical, the spiritual is there, of course, it lives. It's energy, all right? Then if that's what it is, you're going to have to accept it. This is why this says according to the way they treat you. This is how you move forward. All right? If you treat me that way, equality and justice for all. Everybody get the equal share. So if somebody treats you good, I'm going to treat them good. If they treat me bad, I'm going to treat you the same way. And this is going to go on and on and on. All right? I asked myself a question a while back, and I've been treating it as though. All right. And then guess what? This person came around and called me. And I said, hey, how you doing? I can't get rid of them because they're the father of my children. But I treat them cordially. I try to have as much balance, right? I try to replace things. The conversations that we have, I keep them short. But you still be cordial and according to the way they treat you. All right? That's, listen, not taking the definition of our own. Look, because a lot of times we want to take, after a heart and shattering breakup, right? We want to get vengeful in our own definition of justice. But if we just be kind, cordial, Okay, you treat me that way. How do I respond in a situation like that? Right? How to have that balance. So it could be a little confusing because you could say right now, oh, well, you know what? I'm going to treat them effed up if they treat me effed up. But then that's contradicting being kind, being authoritarian and kind at the same time. All right? Because what it seems here, because you got the 6 here at the end, you're gonna have to learn, why am I really with people? Like, why do I choose the relationships that I choose? Look at the 2 of Cups at the bottom, right? So at this moment, it's for you to say, you know what? Do I pick the relationships based on what? Appearance, what they look like from the outside? Do I change my perspective here? All right. So this is where you are right now. Make sure that you make sure, right? There's a delicate counseling here energy that's going to come. You know, learn when to let the struggles to other be their struggles. All right. Taking away the necessary experiences that they must learn in life, because you did get the 7. Okay. So this energy said you're naturally balanced, right? Therefore, you are well equipped to support and ground others in times of trials here. All right. Hey, Princess Amy. Wow, gorgeous. My goodness. All right. So make sure you work on your inner child. Learn how to, why you with people and the relationships that you are with them. How to learn that. Like, why am I really with a person? Is it because of their looks? What happens after the sex die? If it's after the sex, so you really got to ask yourself a lot of questions here when it comes to partners. All right, let me give you a little bit more, and then I am done. Ba 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 ba. Hold on 1 second. Da, 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 da. So, yeah. All right. Personally, don't let nobody, right, tempt you. I miss you too, sweetie. I miss you too. All right. So basically, you must be careful not choosing the partner for the wrong reasons. Don't let your sentiment influence your decisions, especially those involving the choice of a spouse. All right? You need to be needed, and that's great. All right? So you must learn to discriminate between those you can help and others who are made weakened by your care. After all, it is in your nature to be attracted to those weaker than you. All right? So listen, what's gonna happen in this relationship, all right? Because there's a deep sense of pride here, a humble yet pride kind of energy. Okay, and so what it's telling you here, you have enormous strength here in this relationship, or what could be for the next, right? But just gentle and kindness, and just try to have some emotional control here. I don't know, because this is it. I mean, like, what are you gonna do here when you get to the 6? How to restore that balance back, right? And so, all right. So if your energy feels scattered, try to do some cleansing. Go, immerse yourself in a bathtub. Paint. Put some music, but make sure that you cleanse, you release, and welcome new energy. All right, something that's gonna try. Because remember, it's all about the death card is all about transformations of the spirit. All right, and when you start transforming and looking at things from a different perspective, right? Because that 2 of Cups energy that was at the bottom, that's a sign for beautiful harmony. But not until I work on myself. What helps me shine and evolve? It is the 2 of Cups, right? Love is your favorite emotion. You remember things. If you want to be in a beneficial relationship, mutual understanding, right? How to balance that communication, right? So if that concept of union is important to you, even if it's to love them from far away, I'm sorry. I mean, this is something that you're gonna have to speak with them about, right? So concentrate on cleansing, changing your perspective here, setting boundaries, and what else? All right, and pay attention to your visions. All right, and take care of your hair. There's something about your hair or their hair. All right, that came out last. But there could be a Virgo new coming into your life. I don't know if this person's a Virgo, But it could be a Virgo coming into your life, unless you're the Virgo. Take a rest and drink some water. Your voice is dry. Oh, it's a little bit dry. Thank you. Yeah, I've been here almost 3 hours. All right? Your hair is beautiful. I knew it because they showed me that. Yeah, you got beautiful hair. All right? I'm like, what? That's why sometimes I don't look through all the cards because I'm like, oh, okay. All right? Just confident. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you, Amy. All right? So just enjoy that beautiful hair and okay, it's okay. Listen, sometimes once you do the work on yourself, all right? Don't force anything, Don't force anything. Be mindful, all right? This is leading, taking the lead. All right, be present. And what else? Right? So, because that energy goes in contrast with defense. Defense is reactive, solving problems and minimizing the risk. But here you look at the end zone, creating plans, focusing on the priorities, and taking calculated risks and making things happen, you know? And what we share. All right. I wonder what happened. That's up to you. Keep it to yourself, right? So you're planning to win. All right. You said, oh, Princess C said, me too. I'm beautiful. God bless you. God bless you, beautiful people. Hey, Lady Firefox. Listen, we all go through it. When we get to, man, in retrospect, I never should have done that. We always going to have that. That card comes out more than anything because, man, should I have gone that? Should I have said that? I regret it. This is the time that we like, man, I shouldn't have gone that. But knowing that you're being tested, all right? Stand your ground. Knowing that you're tested. And a lot of people, 5 years. I'm going to tell you, even if it takes 5 years, all right? Even if it takes 5 years, a lot of couples, according not to me, according to some sources, people that stood to commitment, to the commitment of fixing the relationship, that it happened to 5 years down the line. So just keep that in mind. All right? All hope is not lost. See, the death is not a death. It's physical, right? The physical of it, going out, doing things, having sex, the physical, the practical of it. You really got to understand the practicality. The spiritual is there. The energy, spiritual connection is there. All right? That's what's going on. All right? The sex, there could be something there. There's an interference there. All right? So anyway, there's a door there that could still be waiting on. So just trying to learn how to reassure somebody. All right, you guys are in the house. I'm about to go. I think I have time. I got a little squeeze for one more. I sent my son downstairs to get some bread. So I'm going to go ahead and make me an egg sandwich and go remove all the energy. I like when Brooks Bank. That's just to confirm. Brooks Bank, he said, and they don't worry about it. You didn't lose her yet. It's not, all is not lost. Miracles happen every day. You got to believe in miracles. Sometimes we let these things happen so we can understand, wow, miracles do happen. And we could share that with others. When Brooks Bank, he says to me, are you connected to me? Yeah. All right. All it takes is a couple of shuffles and the consciousness, moving consciousness. All right. We in this together. This is why it's hard for me to read, because we're together. I like it together. Conscious, moving consciousness, and understanding that we're part of this unity, this universal energy that connects all things. This love, the most incredible force behind all existence. The spiritual block is stopping us. How can I get it unblocked? You have to wait to, for me, because I know what the 7 stands for. I know what the 7 stands for, and that's the time when you get tested. A lot of people went through that. But believe this, I don't do this only here. All right? And I tell them, wait. I had somebody that they went through that last year, and things were going real bad. They were going real, real bad. And then now they're beautiful a year and a half later. And everything just turned around. It happens like that. You're getting tested, just wait. All right? Give them time. You focus on you. We don't want to focus on it because it's hard. Because that's why your energies feel scattered, because you're being tested. That's it. That's all it is. And you taking it like, oh, that's a spiritual blockage. Somebody's doing demonic. That's stupid. You know, that just it don't make sense. You got to go back to the way you live your life. Sure, people got they got the evil eye, they little jealousy. We all got that. We all got that little, you know what I mean? You got that too, you know. So stop, stop that, stop. That's the whole thing right there. Your beliefs. You got to change the way you believe. You got to tune out. You got to really go deep. People don't really want to go deep, and then they believe what everybody else says. Believe in yourself. What is your spirit telling you? Go in there. That's where the answers is at. Not in what people. This is. You know what? You bring me right into the dogma of things. You start believing other people's way of thinking. We can't live like that. That's not gonna let you live out because there's somebody said it. Who said it? I want you to confirm it to me. If you can't read to me, just me, and you're gonna get it from somebody. It could be, I don't know who told you that. You gotta stop believing all this phantasmagorical crap. Because then your time is limited. Remember that your time is limited. And don't waste it living curious, just confront things, right? I want to live curious, but I want to be able to know things as well. All right? And so someone that, when we live like that, we be interrupted by dogma, which is living with the result of other people's thinking. All right? Don't let the noise of others' opinion draw you out of your own voice. All right? The most important thing that you have to do, follow your heart, your intuition. Okay? So understand that. You got to stop living and wasting your life living in somebody else's dogma. That means that their beliefs. Stop it. We're doing too much. Is that your belief or is that their beliefs? And people don't want to do the work. It's easier for us to go and follow somebody's belief to listen to our own voice. We got it. You got this beautiful gift, but when you do that, you just turning your power to somebody else. Don't do that. Believe and trust in yourself. You have to. Yeah, man. When we go, we got to go beyond dogma. All right? Unity with the divine, and just understand that you're connected to this unified whole. If you seek to achieve here, you're going to have to learn to take yourself seriously. All right? The children. Follow your heart. Yeah, you have to. In your heart, that's not true. But you want to believe that rather to face the pain that you're going through. Face the pain. We all go through it. It's easy. Oh, yeah, somebody's doing something to me. And then you're going to stay stuck in that energy, in that belief. Stop it. Stop. I'm sorry. All right? Unless you could tell me so many things that happen, but most of it is our beliefs. Your heart will never deceive you, Yeah, it got things it has to deal with, right? So remember, man, just get out of other people's energy, and if it's not for you, don't put yourself in it. All right. So have courage, follow your heart, and let people relax. It's not that bad. Look at the things. What I tell you, look at the things that are going well in your life. Look at the things that are going well in your life. That's what you got to look at. All right. Okay. Let me see what's going on well. Let me see what's really, really good. All right. And then what's not really, really at the worst or at the best. Let me start replacing those things. All right. Because remember, we have to have balance. We're going to have things that are going to go. They're not going to go great all the time. We're not going to supposed to live this We're not here to be comfortable. No, we're not here for that. Okay. So, don't stop thinking of what? Life is an adventure. You're going to have no security unless you can be bravely, excitedly, of course, imaginatively, unless you can choose a challenge instead of competence. All right? Rather than pursue of comfort and conventional competence alone. So learn how to do things different. Stop believing other people's crap. As soon as I tuned out, my world became so much better. I'm carrying over everybody else's dogma. Wow. So you got a lot to do. You got a lot to do with this energy. This is your life. All right? But it's not easy, because if it was easy, we ought to be doing it. Hey, Lady Firefox. Yeah. You got to change your mindset. You got to change focus, your energy on something new. All right? Moving to the unity. I'm not going to think about it. It's going to leave you. You're going to lose drain. You're going to be like, oh, wow, how easy it was. It's the most easiest thing you can do. Shift your energy focus. Put the energies, tune out of that frequency. You did that already. You ain't got you nothing but worry, thinking that you're cursed, or thinking that there's an energy. There's no energy block. You're the one that's blocking it because of your beliefs. Our belief system is everything. All right? And it's that, yes, it's that easy. If you feel like somebody did something, you got the power to break it. All right? You got the power to say it, speak it, decree it, send it out, do it. You're not just going to do nothing. You got to do something. A lot of people think they're just going to sit there, manifest, or they want to break some cycle, or they want to break some energy block, and they're not going to do nothing. You got to do it. You got to speak it. You have it in the power of creation in your in your speech. It's very important. Okay? Of course. All right? But you got to be patient. Now it's time to do the work. All right? You got to stop. Yeah, stop all that believing in that. That's one thing that I was like, man, why did I believe other people? Like, that's the worst thing you could do, not believe in yourself and what you feel in your your core. You know it's not true. You know that. Oh, this is spirit. You rather say that? Oh, it's a spiritual blockage. It's not me. It's you. Stop it. Stop your belief. Change it. Shift your focus quick. All right, I'm not going to believe in that no more. All right? I'm going to start believing in this. That's why it's important to write things down. So then you believe in that. While you're from your own true self, from your heart. When you're writing, you're speaking from your heart and your mind. They together, you connect. Do some breath work. Relax, write it down, and then you believe that. Because that's how you sense it. This is why mindfulness, meditation, and raising your vibration is so important. Free yourself from other people and what they tell you. That worked for them. That's that they believe. All right? Start nurturing your relationships. All right? And with that being said, I hope that helped you in some way, shape, or form. It's true. People try to change you in that they believe. Yeah, what they believe. And then you feel like you're stuck. Ain't no you. But you're not aware of it. Oh, wow, right? But because we feel like we live, because we don't have a lot of time. So that's easier to go with that and take a year and change it. And then you can help somebody else. Right? Okay? All right. I'll see you again. Come tomorrow and ask me. Oh, no, tomorrow I'm going to do some affirmations for the new year. All right? And what the energy is telling you. It's going to be a 3-minute. Make sure you check them out. All right? Comment under the experience that you have here again. And so, yeah. All right? It's all the mindset. Be present here. This is right now what's going on. Let me deal with what's going on right now. So right now, I'm not with her. Why? Go back to your childhood. Go back to that timeline. You go back to that timeline. When it happened? 2010, 2015? When does this happen? 2020? The pandemic. Go back. You can fix it. You could heal it. Write your letter there. Okay, and I'm going to close this chapter out once and forever. Burn it. Write it and burn it and keep moving. All the people at that timeline, because sometimes, remember, we are energy. We get stuck to those timelines. All right? Anyway, I'm going to be out of here. I thank you guys so much. All right? Especially the religious leaders. All right? No more dogma. I'm not going to sit in somebody else's beliefs. That's what's keeping a lot of us stuck. Other people's belief. That's what they work for them. That's not what's working for you. All right? And I love you guys so much, and I thank you guys so much. I see you on New Year's Day. All right? Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. All right, I love you guys. I wish you would have came a little earlier. I was going to stay here a little longer, but I have to go. All right? Money is coming for you. Don't worry about it. Good things are going to happen, and you just claim them. They're coming in, and do the work. Just do the work as you aligning yourself. All right? Always be true to yourself if you want somebody to be true to you. I love you guys. Have a blessed, beautiful rest of your day. Bye-bye.